have ourselves muted, so we didn't think of a fucking repeat.
Repeat.
Fucking looping.
Repeat. I've developed a stutter.
You are a stutter. What are you laughing at?
That's not how you spell dissent either.
Because that little bit was on the screen.
What's on stream?
Yeah.
I'm laughing. My stream is known
Is
for
it?
just
I don't-
boob
Hey,
strokers.
Tibbs, what's up, buddy?
I'm also laughing at 6 idiots with party hats on their head right now.
Yeah.
We do look ridiculous.
Yeah.
Which is the best kind
Oh,
of
Where's the
riddle.
leader of the idiots?
Yep.
You're the leader of this merry band. I've been put in a position of authority.
I vote we strike until he puts on the party hat.
Why does a dad have to wear the party hat?
All of you fall into line. I am the leader of this merry band now. We're going on an adventure. A legendary adventure.
So, hello everybody, welcome back to Legendary Action, where we are an unapologetic group of nerds who are passionate about playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Passionate about something.
Ask us about our hats.
Chained, forced to wear hats.
Yeah. And the chains were humiliating, but
Stick around for next year.
This
Yeah.
is a lot.
Raise the bar next year.
Raise the
Just
bar.
put the strobes on like an accent wedding. Yeah.
Dance minions.
No, you gotta look happy or he'll burn us.
We only have 5 seconds before this video is claimed, so dance!
You're all
Dance
fucking
till you
terrible.
die.
You're all fucking terrible, dude.
Dance, dance,
That's what I'm
dance, dance.
But I would rather have nobody else other than you guys at the table for this shit.
Oh no, it's loud!
Oh, the loop! The loop! Beware the loop.
This episode is brought to you by
this
our
is
inability to turn our
this is a common theme that we like to call, if not one thing, it's another.
Can
Friday.
Is your phone turned off and your videos muted?
Yeah, all my stuff is stuffed.
Are you
Just wanna
sure?
make
We're not gonna get some super awesome fucking 70s porn music.
Dude.
No, actually, I think the last TikTok I was watching was this dude pretending to be a girl talking to his mother. Yes, mother, right away, kind of thing. Yeah, it was all bad.
Was it?
What
Yeah,
type
send,
of
yeah,
shit? What
send-
are you watching?
send me the transcript later because I want to hear you say it.
I will. Yes, father.
We have the court documents.
Of the court documents. Alexander Mum versus.
The people.
Dignity.
The people.
I have no dignity. I'm on the internet.
Yeah, that's why it's versus dignity.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're doing your best to fight it off.
Darn it.
What?
Either
What?
way.
The kobold is realizing mistakes as he's watching.
Shame.
If you had, it's the kobold's fault, and if it's not one thing, it's another, you just won nothing.
Yeah,
Right?
thank you, Tibbs.
Yeah.
Thank you. We appreciate your support, buddy.
Aw,
Oh,
Tibbs.
Tibbs, thank you for the resubscribe.
Oh,
Tier
thank
2.
you.
I think that puts us at our sub goal for the week, which we didn't reset.
Yeah, which we didn't reset.
That's one thing I noticed.
Kobolds. But
Kobold is
thank you,
sorry.
Tibbs. You make this happen. You and
You make
everybody
this
else.
So thank you for being the first subscriber of this week, Tibbs.
Yes.
We appreciate it. We love you, man.
Go
Enjoy all
ahead.
your emotes.
Go ahead and reset
Um,
it. Set it out
we did
one
get
though.
Everybody did get a look at the hype emote.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, hype. Yeah,
The
hype.
eyes just
Hype.
scared.
Good.
It's
Dragons
a,
are scary.
It's
Hype should
scary.
be happy.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I guess it's how you look at hype. You could be like happy-go-lucky hype, or you could be like intense hype, like when you're
Intense
charging
hype.
up.
Like-
Like you're about to do a lift, or if, I don't know, you go to like a rock concert and they start moshing. That's
Yeah.
hype.
That's hype. That's hype as fuck.
EDC.
Or
EDC.
DBZ. DBZ.
By the way, so that emote is on the way. It's
That
still
is
getting.
sort of hype, I guess.
Yeah,
I think
super
everybody
hype.
basically agrees it's good.
If you've
so we're
watched
just gonna-
DBZ, you know that's hype.
I'm just gonna push that through for you, so we'll get another one within hopefully like a minimum of 2 weeks away, since Twitch it takes forever to do emotes now.
Which is weird. Mine only took 3 days.
Yeah.
Aren't
They're
they?
terrible.
Aren't they always new paychecks, Tips? Or do you just like collect them? It's like, oh, look at all my paychecks.
Or is it like
This
a
is my
paycheck
new
from a new
paycheck.
place? You know, like you go and work somewhere just for 2 weeks enough to get a paycheck, and then you're like, look at my new paycheck, and then you
Yeah.
frame it like. You have to explain how that works.
Yeah, or like, look at my new taxes.
Yeah. They're so awesome.
My W-2s are complicated.
What are your withholdings? I don't want to say.
Mine are gonna be this year. Fuck, man. Oh, that's gonna suck.
Did you receive any donations? Maybe.
You can't
Yeah.
prove it. Delete all the episodes.
None of them are donations because you're not registered. You're not registered as a charity. So it's not a donation. Yeah. You have to be registered and licensed to be an official charity
You
in
do?
order to accept donations.
There were charitable gifts from a friend.
Yeah, they're all gifts. Everything's gifts.
Dad.
He just owed
He
me
did
money.
get a new
You
job.
know, I loaned him.
Hi, Prozac.
Hey, Prozac, how's it going?
Sorry, the chat wasn't working.
How's it going, man?
Yeah, hey, Prozac. Pro. He's a professional.
The rats.
More rats.
I can fix this.
MTG rats.
Yes,
No,
the rats are
keep
bad.
the rats away.
Go, get out of here with your rats.
No, you keep escaping coming.
Oh, rats. The only rats we care about are dire rats.
Vermintide.
No, we care
Skaven.
about Sir Reginald.
That's a
Oh,
mouse, not a rat. Have you ever, what's that
There is a
movie?
difference, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Whose pet was he? Just
Just
saying.
saying.
No, what was that
I heard
movie?
she died.
Like Sherlock Holmes, but it's a mouse, and then there's Ratigan. You ever
Ratigan.
yeah, you guys see that movie?
Great Mouse Detective?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, that movie was
I thought you were
awesome.
talking about Sherlock Gnomes for a second.
Sherlock Gnomes?
Yes, there's the Gnomes movie, like the little fucking garden gnomes,
Oh,
like
yeah.
Romeo and Juliet or
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh, Romeo and Juliet.
The sequel is
that was a
Sherlock
cute movie.
Gnomes.
That was a cute movie. I watched that movie,
I watched
and I just
that
didn't
movie.
I have a
like
kid.
everybody.
I don't
That's
blame
my
you.
excuse.
I don't.
As she's in
I
bed,
don't
you're
have
watching
children.
it for the third time.
Hey, no one said I couldn't enjoy the movie afterwards.
Well, head
What's
colds-
up, Tibbs?
Head colds are no fun, so, feel better. Take some Dayquil or something. I think it's your weekend too, so just, fall asleep in front of the Twitch, whatever.
Huff some
No
bits.
judgment here.
Queen BZ with the 2.
Oh, thank you, Queen Beezy, for your
Thank you.
continual support.
Of your husband.
Yeah,
Thank you
I know you don't
for,
give a shit
man.
about the rest of the table.
thank you
but
for giving away our money to these lovely people.
yeah,
you
yeah.
better
wrong
give a
here.
shit about me. I ran a game for you. Like,
I feel like she likes
that's
to
a
do it.
sacred pact. Like, it goes him, that your dungeon master.
No.
Yeah,
Child goes
but-
above you.
Here's the
No,
problem.
Whoa,
Child's
him,
above
child, dungeon master.
Yeah,
I'll
child.
say he started
Child
at
goes
1.
lower.
That's true, because
fine.
in a survival moment, she'd probably eat Rowan first.
Here's the problem that you guys are all forgetting, though, is that Andy lets her be a dick to him, and he encourages it, and
Yeah.
she loves it.
That's true.
I thought
Bring
that's
it.
how your relationship worked.
Look, we're not going to talk about this right now. Okay? I got in trouble last week.
Oh, tell us more.
like-
Do tell.
We're just trade. He's
Yeah.
like, last week was my week to get shit on. Now
Listen.
it's Andy's week.
Listen, no one's reading chat. Say how you really feel.
Well, and then there was this time.
Yeah, this is a safe space.
Where everyone can see.
You know,
I thought that was the chat away from
if
Yeah,
you're
maybe.
others.
if you're in an unhealthy relationship and you need to get out or need help or decide to leave, you just tell us. We'll help
And then
you.
we'll find somebody.
We'll find somebody. I saw this YouTube video about this dude who figured out how to live in a storage unit. We
Oh,
can try that.
awesome.
Yeah.
So if I tell you guys
Andy.
I'm going to do this, I got to make sure we don't tell Amanda, though, because she's
Andy.
obviously going to tell Brenda.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Amanda
true.
does that. She
goes
tells
through back
all the
channels,
women.
Just ask Dylan about Gloria.
Amanda does not honor the code of the
knife
table.
collection going?
It's fine. Everything's fine.
That's not true, Brenda. I want your true feelings. Tell us all about it. Tell us all about how
Everything's
terrible
fine.
it
Please
is.
don't hurt me.
Everything's fine.
That's awesome. Marine Brothers birthday tomorrow, and they're going to go see Rambo. That's awesome.
Lord.
I can't think of a better way to do it. And then take him out for crayons after. I'm kidding.
But we're one of those restaurants where you can draw on the tables.
Yeah. It's like
No,
oh, I
you
can draw with it,
Marines
and it's a
crayons, dude. They're just gonna eat them and fill up before they get their lunch days.
Doesn't like Texas Roadhouse or someplace give out like limited crayons?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's all bad.
Unlimited crayons.
You can see their mom there at the table, like hitting their hands, like, "Stop! You fill up before dinner comes." Eating the red ones.
Stop it.
They taste like cherry.
Do I need to take you into the bathroom?
Oh, is that where the soap is?
Go.
Apparently the orange ones are good.
Yeah, Prozac likes the orange ones.
Yeah, the orange ones.
You know what?
What is
I
that?
believe
It's a
I,
placebo effect.
I
taste
believe
like orange?
Prozac would like the orange ones.
Where's your hat?
right there.
Okay.
You
Why
son
is
of a
it-
bitch. Put that hat on.
God
Put
damn
that. You celebrate.
People sit there and pretend to be jolly. It's the last thing
Celebrate
you ever
good
do.
times.
Lead by example.
Come on.
No, do as I say, not as I do.
Monkey see, monkey do.
All right, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Quick, give him a 10 cup. He'll just play with his chains.
Either way. So it's good times, man. So, for everybody who's not aware or is aware, it's our 1 year. We've been streaming on Twitch for 1 year.
Wow.
Technically as of tomorrow, because we started on the 21st of September. But
We started
we're
on
to celebrate
Saturday?
tonight. No. Last year, the 21st.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's a valid point.
Not every year is the same, Mike.
I am a kobold.
Don't they have these
Okay,
things
I look
called
at gold and
leap
think it's
years?
shiny
Yeah.
and praise to whatever god may be nearby,
But,
including the stick.
so,
Or a
it's our
lizard.
1 year anniversary as Legendary Action. And we just want to say that we appreciate everybody who's joined us, helped us, participated. You guys are all just super awesome, every one of you. And then specifically like Malachi, Gavin Shadow, Corvo, you guys have basically been there almost since
We started,
we
really.
started. Really. Like since we started. You've been there for a long time. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, back when we were on Mixer
Yeah.
and Twitch.
Back when we were doing
Oh.
both. You know, and we've been through a lot together about what's going on with Corvo, or happened with Corvo, you know, I feel like this is a great
Yeah.
community, and you guys all make it really worthwhile to be here and participate. So in celebration of that, we're doing giveaways tonight. We're doing four chances to win things. We're giving away 2 copies of the new Dungeons and Dragons module
know
adventure,
what's
Descent
going
into
on.
Avernus, and we're giving away 2 Dungeons and Dragons Essential Starter Kit, which, if you have not played D&D, have been looking for a way to get into it, that's the best time to try. It comes with everything that you need to start playing right away, and comes with a prepackaged adventure designed for early level players and to introduce you into the mechanics of playing Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. So, you get everything that you need to play, and you have no excuse not to. So,
That's how I got started.
yep.
I had no one to play with, so I bought one. And then I made my friends play.
The gateway game.
It's a gateway game.
And my first DMing was terrible.
You know, they should make that the adventure, some weird gateway game.
I gotta ask, was it terrible because they all survived?
No, it was,
It was terrible.
Oh.
They gave me monsters and they didn't just kill them right
it
off
was
the bat.
terrible because I am terrible. And I did not kill them. You're correct.
Aw, you're not terrible,
My
man.
my blood.
Yeah, you're the worst.
You're terrible
Actually,
when
that
you're doing
reminds me.
one
I
shots.
did kill a player character a few weeks back.
Wow.
Yep, that's my
Why
Oh
are
yeah,
you
you're
doing
talking
that?
about. Well, technically he killed himself.
So,
sorta.
Matt, I gotta ask,
Uh,
are you gonna just start taking like the character sheets and posting them on your wall like
What's
trophies?
your kill count, man? It's got to be
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah, you're just like,
My kill
oh
count?
yeah, this was the great
That
TPK
depends.
of
Are we
'84.
counting one shots?
Yes.
Counting one shots?
A lot.
Yeah, he's
You
basically
gotta
the
think
slut
about
of
it.
murdering his characters.
Well, not including one shots. Let's make the math easy.
Okay, 4.
I don't believe you.
It's only 4
I don't believe
Do
you.
you think you have the highest kill count, or do you think it's Andy?
so far.
I mean, Andy's definitely killed more than 4 players.
It depends on if you count people coming back.
Because he's killed her at least twice. 3 times. He killed you, what, 3 times?
What?
Killed
Twice.
Volio?
Twice.
I have done none of this. You guys kill yourselves.
Hey,
Yeah.
you're not-
I remember you the one who slayed the fucking Baylor that blew up and killed his character. I was just in control of rolling the dice. That was your fault. I take no
I
responsibility
did not.
for that death. That is not on
Yeah,
my conscience.
yeah.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
none of them are.
Who put an
but
exploding Baylor in front of me? I just
Wizards
don't know
of
that.
the Coast did.
You keep making terrible.
I did not know they
They
exploded.
Yeah.
I didn't know big scary Baylors exploded when you stabbed them with a flaming sword.
And we
I'm
all
sorry.
learned a
You should have some
valuable
research.
lesson.
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
what? And like meta my way into the game? No, I was playing
It's one
Killer
history check
Now,
Well,
away.
your
now,
character should have done some
now,
research.
now I have a self-destruct button on the Baylor. That's a different story, though.
Yeah. Now it has one.
Immolation. No, I mean, as of, like, since we all started playing together, Volia's died. You guys all thought Lumi was dead, but she wasn't.
This be true.
Luthok
Luthok.
died. Shamish died.
Lumi did die once.
Did
Didn't
she
she?
die? No, I think she went drop.
She got
No, she
No.
died.
She
I had
got
to
revived.
revive her.
Yeah, he revivify.
Yeah, but we're talking about like, are we talking about deaths or no? We're talking about character deaths. Not
Deaths
like
of no
We're talking about
return.
permanent.
permanent
permanent
deaths. Now, if you're resurrected,
Right, kid?
but permanent death.
Riken.
Riken,
Maybe?
Luthor,
Right?
As far as
Shamish,
being a player,
Volya.
Reagan is super dead.
Volya. Did Callista
He'll
die?
probably come
No.
back.
No.
Everyone does need a hobby.
Luthok?
We've already got Luthok.
Orcs survive.
No. Did your
Except for
Did your
some.
Did your bears die?
No.
No.
No, my bear didn't die.
Titan lived.
Bro,
Well,
what was my bear's
No,
name?
since we've all been playing together,
I
it's
got
only been 4.
revivified.
And it's only these two that
So you
died.
guys are tied with 4.
Murata's tough hide.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a good point.
The
The
bear.
only
Well,
thing,
guys.
we're tied since we started playing together. I played a lot of 3.5 and then had multiple characters die. So
Yeah, if you count his whole career, he's
Yeah.
he's killed me a
a lot
few
more than that.
times. Killed a few other
well, I
people.
haven't even been playing the game for that long, really.
well, I just realized that the only people that you've killed that have been permadeaths are these two.
yeah.
Everyone else is coming back.
Got
well,
me too.
Well, that changes tonight, Mike. Congratulations.
I'm in. Let's go.
You were supposed to die.
Let's be a
I
hero.
wasn't talking about the game.
The boy who did.
Oh, that's
Come
fine.
to die.
Do it after Monday because I at least want to play the beta for a couple more.
I'm not scared of some wizard who lost to a baby.
Hi, Z.
Zimon!
Do you like what I've done with my beard?
Z, what's going on?
Is it Z or Z?
It's Z.
It's Z.
Z.
I Z a Z.
Did Ben die?
So we're gonna have to give
Ben
away.
died?
No, Ben
Um,
did not die.
No, we retired Ben.
We are
Ben retired.
doing the 4
And then
giveaways. Are we doing all 4 during the break, or are we just doing one drawing during the break and then doing? Or I feel like we should just do them all live. Honestly,
Hey, let's do it
Yeah.
live.
I think we should do the drawing.
We'll do it live. I don't know, Mike. Can we do it live?
I can.
Kobold?
I will be away from the screen, but I will be there with all of you.
In spirit?
Yeah, absolutely.
You will be the first to die tonight.
I might. Maybe.
For convenience sake.
For convenience sake. Well, let's see if I die tonight.
You know that has
No.
no power,
it's
right?
No, I
It's
don't.
on.
It's on.
I don't.
It's on.
Luck is on my side.
It's on.
So death is on the board. That's what that means, right?
Yes.
It's on.
Death is on the board. It's just less on my board.
Yeah, he's right over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the coins half full.
Brenda says we should do 1 before the game, 1 before break, 1 after break, and 1 at the end of the night.
So we should split it up. So should we just do a giveaway right now then? We should just
I mean,
do one.
Yeah,
but I-
let's
Let's
get the hype going.
let's-
I was kind of waiting for more people to show up and give them a chance to win. That was kind of the idea. What
Let's
I was
do it,
waiting
let's
for.
do it.
'Cause there's only
let's
like, what,
let's
eight,
do
8 or 9 people in here.
yeah. So like we should probably do it like split it up. So we'll do
Yeah,
like
we'll
one
do-
starter set, then like break the set in Avernus,
Yeah.
and then after
Starter
break
set.
another starter set,
And then finish the night off with a Avernus.
or we
Yes.
do starter set before break, and then after break the set in Avernus reward people for sticking around,
Yes.
and then at the end of the night, for those who stuck through the whole night and all our bull chicanery, another descent in Avernus.
That's true,
It's a
Tim.
fun word, chicanery.
Chicanery.
No, I think we should reward the people who have been here early. They're the people who are here for this bullshit that we do.
That's true. This
Yeah.
is like the
That
best
is
part
true.
of the bullshit.
It's true.
Yeah, so maybe descent in Avernus right now, and then a starter, and then a starter, then a descent in Avernus.
I mean, I can always walk over there and click the button and give it like 5 minutes, and we'll call it.
You could do that.
I
would
Batch friends, batch family.
think I'm walking over
do
there
it.
and click the
Yeah,
button.
I think you're doing it. I think you're doing
I
it right
think the
now.
Kobold
Z,
is
don't
taking-
leave yet.
Now,
Don't leave.
this is obviously limited to a certain degree as to who can win, right? You got to be at least a follower.
Yeah, you gotta be a
Yeah,
follower.
yeah.
If you're a sub, you get bonus chances to win, and then there's that one place in Canada where we just can't send anything.
Quebec.
Quebec.
Yeah. Quebec.
I'm just gonna go with Canada in general. I just don't want to send anything there.
Oh, that's not very nice.
No, it's
What about
nice.
Kima?
Isn't she
Kima's
in
in
Quebec?
Canada. No, she's in Canada though. I don't know
Part
if she's
of
in.
Canada.
Yeah, she's
Canada.
in. Yeah, she's in the wilds of Canada somewhere.
Giveaway.
Yeah, see, Janto agrees. Quebec is always a problem. Yeah.
Well, it's going, people.
It's going.
Text me
What?
a giveaway. Get
Exclamation
in there.
point giveaway for your chance at winning a copy of the new Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition module, Descent into Avernus,
I'm gonna be
which
honest.
will be signed by the crew and sent to you in the mail.
Texting Chase right now.
In the
I'm gonna be honest,
U.S.
I was really hoping
mail.
we were gonna have like a hat and we were gonna do like an actual drawing. You know, like
Hey, now you can win.
I mean, I wish
I
but it
would
be
write
hard.
names.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be a really cool way to do it too. Really.
If you're a
Draw.
sub, I'll put your name in twice. If you're a tier 2 sub, you'll get 3. If you're a tier 3 sub, I'll give you 5.
That seems like a lot of names,
Yeah.
man.
Dude, I will write. My hand will bleed for the stream.
I mean, do you have good handwriting?
It's okay.
I want you to bleed in other ways for the stream.
Like,
I think-
on my period?
I think giveaways with the lowercase g
nope, should still work with the uppercase. It did enter actually.
did it because it brought up the
It just-
giveaway.
Yeah, it's the.
Oh, I know what's going on.
We have a
You're
command
fucking it up.
that's
No,
giveaway.
I think it's
Kobo.
it should both still work,
Bullshit.
but I think it's repeating it. So everyone who entered is entered. I'm gonna disable the giveaway button for now.
Huh. So everyone who types exclamation giveaway, it just repeats it.
It
saying
does
like,
both.
hey, by the way.
Now,
Yes.
because we have a giveaway command to let everyone know about our 500 follower giveaway.
Yeah.
But I just disabled that for the night.
So he just
Oh,
disabled it.
It is. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
So what's
play
the
the-
command to enter?
So it's it's still exclamation point giveaway. The only difference is it's not gonna do the spiel afterward.
It's just surprising.
So
Why wouldn't
Did
it?
it, did it enter everyone who has? that
Everyone who
already?
entered was
Okay.
already in.
Yeah,
So,
it's just we have
exclamation
two.
point giveaway
Yeah.
to enter for your chance of winning a copy of
Yeah.
Descent into Avernus.
It's just surprising. Why wouldn't it
Signed
say, like,
by
right
the cast
afterwards
and crew.
being like, hey, you've been entered, just to confirm it.
Oh.
I'm just
It's because we're executing multiple commands with one input,
Yeah.
probably.
And
yeah,
it's
but
just,
that's like a Streamlabs thing. Why doesn't Streamlabs say, like, hey, you've been entered?
it has. It says enter exclamation point.
It says
Yeah.
enter.
Yeah.
Mike didn't code it very well. I'm guessing.
Well, I mean,
Isn't that a certain
enter
code?
exclamation
You're
point is
acting
the
like
end
I
of your
coded-
freaking spiel.
I thought you coded
We are
it.
doing a giveaway.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Legendary Action Bot is the one posting enter exclamation point. So
it's letting people know they've entered.
No, dude, read your freaking long ass spiel that says, "Hey, we're doing a giveaway at 500 followers." Okay, because the thing doesn't end at just follow us and be present the night of the giveaway, so you can.
it's too long. It's breaking it up.
Ah.
Mm.
Well, I'm gonna go double check.
Oh, that's
everyone got
why.
it.
Yeah.
It should give a feedback.
Oh.
One
It's
character.
not.
We're learning.
That's why I'm concerned.
Wow, way to be condescending, man.
We're learning.
It's like you have a talent for it.
We're learning.
I mean, everyone's in there. We've got.
Oh,
60
so
already.
just so you know, you are being counted. You are on a list. I can see it from here.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Oak
not
isn't
counting
here to
people
take
that-
part.
I know.
Twice, is it?
Oh,
No, you only get 1 second.
Okay, just check.
Oak
just check.
tree.
That's
oak
why
tree,
we have
oak.
another
Hey.
chance to win later on. So hopefully he gets a chance to get
Yeah.
in here. But you know, it is what it is. We announced it last week, and we do a special giveaway this week. So I feel no bads.
And-
you're either here or you're not.
He will still be able to be around when we hit 500 followers if
Yep.
he doesn't make it tonight. So
We have a
hopefully.
mega giveaway.
The mega giveaway.
Giveaway.
500 followers.
Yeah, basically, it's gonna be awesome.
It will be
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
I just brought the
Oh,
minis
he's
over.
the guy.
Hey, if any of you are
The
interested,
IT guy deserves the guff, is why.
yeah. So if any, just so you guys know, if any of you guys are interested in the mega giveaway,
Mega giveaway.
I did touch up some of the priming on the models that are in the mega giveaway, and they're in the Discord under the 3D printing corner. So if you guys want to get a better look at those, that's where you can
there.
find it. Yeah.
Those will be included, not including the 2 pounds of your choice of flavor of fudge from Fudge Load and Craze, plus the Legendary Action official T-shirt in your size, and if we can get it in your size. Sorry to all the heavy people out there.
Or small babies.
Or
Small
small
babies.
boots.
Small babies.
Plus dice
20 seconds and counting.
Yep. and all the other good stuff.
If you're in the chat and lurking, now's your chance.
Yeah. And by the way, we did add the lurk command. So if you are planning on lurking, watching the show, or not like actively participating, we really appreciate you hit !lurk to let us know that you're present, but you're you're busy. And
Doing your
that's
thing.
totally cool.
Did you just
On
say
our
the
part.
whole bot?
But it lets us know.
No, why?
It helps let us keep track of who's here, so that we can, when we do things like giveaways, we can know
The lurk
who's
command's not working.
listening, but not
Yeah.
give the people who are lurking a chance to win.
No, I turned off one command, or somebody didn't do the lurk command properly.
You did the lurk command.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, did I?
Yes.
Shit, did I?
Yeah.
Like,
I was gonna do it,
I mean,
and I
I
started
gotta-
setting it up, but I couldn't figure it out. So you
So
came
you
out
did it.
and
because I was like, Mike,
I
this, and
made-
he's like, you know what? Let me just do it because
All right,
this
you know
explaining
what?
thing isn't working.
You know what?
And then
We're-
you did. Then you did it.
and it looks like entries
Let me
have
check to
stopped
see
for
if
the
the
giveaway.
bot is
So
even working.
it's time
the
to
lurk
draw.
command doesn't. Oh.
The bot is working.
Yeah. No. What? Huh?
If If there's no alert command, I can make an alert command
Borderlands
right
That is
now.
a command, but it's not
Legendary
working.
action. I like
Is it enabled?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Maybe
Yeah.
capital
Yeah,
I.
right
York.
like this.
All
I
right.
dare you to hug the GM.
Now,
It should just
No.
be exclamation point alert.
now for your list, do you
Bad
have
idea.
Tibbs,
I'm asking for
Prozac Jr., Grey Paladin?
I didn't have it.
Also,
All
Tibbs,
those-
how am I supposed to reach him if I'm chained over here? Sorry.
Hey, you
So,
guys don't understand.
Are
I'm
they
changing the
showing on
table.
your list?
Yeah.
We're professionals.
We're only like 49 followers away, by the way, from that big giveaway. So
No.
Seriously.
you guys
Tell your
I'm the
friends.
winner.
keep call all your friends and push our brand. You're like,
Push
our little
it.
drug, you're like our little drug pushers out there. Just keep, you know.
Yeah.
Grey Paladin! You're a winner! Descend into Avernus!
Great Paladin did it. Yay!
Great Paladin art. You want a copy of Descent into Avernus. And I know you have a player's
Congratulations.
handbook and stuff and all that good to go. We've discussed this, so you better play.
You better.
It's a
You
good
better.
one.
And we know you have minis to play with. Don't play
so we'll have to
games.
figure out how much shipping
Play
is to
games.
the UK.
Man,
I
if
know.
only we had
I
an
can,
awesome
I
hype
can already
command.
estimate it.
Mm.
Good job.
So much
Ray.
shade getting thrown. It's just shade everywhere.
This is who we are.
There's a lot of shade, bro.
Hey, I've gotten comfortable with you guys. That's all it is. I bring it from home.
Yeah. Congratulations, Great Paladin Art. Once
Yeah.
again, you're an awesome supporter of ours, and we really appreciate it. I don't know if everybody knows, he's offered to. We need to get him the PNG.
I can do
original
that.
PNG.
I'll
So
do
that he
that
can
tonight.
put. He's gonna put it on his slideshow on his channel. You guys should.
He
watch
wakes
it.
up-
You really should watch.
He
him
put
every
on an
once in a while.
alarm to be here because he's supposed to be asleep.
Yeah.
And
Because
he,
he's 8 hours ahead
yeah.
in the UK.
So the least we can do is ship him his winnings.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. It says it's supposed to work, but it's not working. I don't have an answer. I'm not that good at my job.
Me neither. It's the thing.
But our giveaway stuff's working.
You know what? The important part, the giveaway. That's what matters right
This is my football job. This is what I do.
Yeah, none of them are kicking on, dude. None of them come in.
Wait,
Everybody
wait.
deserves a chance at winning, and everybody. I wish we could just give something to everybody, you know.
But we're
unfortunately we
poor.
can't. But yeah.
Not sending you to a list of commands.
We-
Hang on, hang on, hang on.
Much.
You know, we do kind of give something to everybody. What we're doing right now. A
Mike,
little
you
bit.
misspelled
A
follow.
little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. See?
No, the
love.
bot's working.
Yeah, our love.
I'm just trying
They
to.
deserve
Love and affection.
And
More.
insights into our defective relationship
Yeah.
as friends and family.
Yeah.
We're not,
You
we
know-
don't have a defective friendship. It's just
Yeah, we're
covered in
Shade.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit defective because I'm always worried that we're not good enough.
Winner, chicken.
That's just
Hi, Rocket
professionalism.
What's
Pepper.
when you know you're never
Rocket
good enough?
Pepper.
I'm insecure.
Hey, Rocket Pepper, how's it going?
Oh.
You just missed the giveaway, or the first part of our 4-part giveaway.
Our 4-part
So Grey
giveaway.
Paladin Art here, one of our generous followers and supporters, subscribers, just won himself a free copy of Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition's new module, Descent into Avernus, which, if people aren't familiar, centers around the Blood War, the constant war of attrition between the demons and the devils.
Yeah.
I hear
in the
very
9
good
levels of
things
Bear.
about
wait,
it.
like the devils of the
The reviews
devils
have
fighting
been great.
themselves.
Yeah.
Didn't you read more canons like everybody else did? It's in there, man.
Don't you know that devils and
So-
demons are different?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Devils and demons.
No,
Or
I'm just making
an
sure because,
eternal
like,
war with each
in
other.
most other literature, it's done like the demons and devils are just someone else. I was just curious. I was just making sure it was against them.
No,
Oh,
it's,
no,
they're
you-
so powerful that if they didn't have each other to fight, they would probably break out of the abyss and destroy everything.
Thank you, Rocket
Yeah.
Pepper.
Get on your demon lore.
Thank you so much, Rocket
Yeah,
Pepper.
Ryken would be able to tell you all of this.
Huzzah!
If anybody
Hey,
who isn't
that's
familiar,
true.
I
you
still
should
believe
check
Boss
out
good.
Rocket Pepper
Boss
on
good too.
Instagram. Find her Instagram. She does some awesome cosplay. It's really great. She'll be working on a cyberpunk themed cosplay here real soon.
Really?
Really?
Yeah,
She hasn't really
dude,
disclosed to us
her-
in Berserker Works what it's going to be, but
It-
specifically,
her Warhammer cosplay is on point.
yeah,
On
Sister of Battle.
Point.
It's fucking legit. It's legit.
The Adeptus Sororitas.
Fuck, Joker.
Huzzah!
Yeah.
But so we still have 3 more chances to win stuff throughout the night tonight, including 1 more copy of Descent into Avernus and 2 copies of the Dungeons and Dragons Essential Starter Kit for those people out there who are interested in playing for the first time or learning how to play Dungeons and Dragons. That's your chance to get involved right away. Gives you everything you need to start playing. Well, I mean, it gives you basically everything you need to start playing. Additional die sets and stuff may be required. But,
Yeah.
Get in the game.
You
Yeah,
can never have too many dice.
I forgot my new dice.
well, of
Yeah, because
course.
these 4 sets aren't enough.
Well, I wanted to go with get rid of the plastic ones and go with metal, but
Oh,
Do
metal.
it.
Heavy
Convert.
metal.
It's amazing over here.
But yeah. We don't just, I specifically don't just pick and support anybody. I am very careful about who I subscribe to, very careful about who I follow, and so if we're shouting you out and stuff, that means we mean it. I mean it. I really mean it. So,
Holy
people
shit.
are family.
That booster jump pack is done amazingly.
Is this
So-
your first time seeing?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, for
Yeah.
those of you who can't see, Mike is looking at Rocket Pepper's
Instagram.
Instagram that I linked.
Thankfully, with the wonderful help
in the
of
chat.
Legendary Action Official, I suddenly have a link to click.
Yeah, you have a link.
You know what? I can't help but click links.
Yeah,
I'm
you got
global.
you got to click
I
the
see
links.
something different
I
than the
see
rest,
our
I'm just
viewer
like,
count dropping, so that might not have been a good idea. But oh well.
They'll be back. They always come back.
If you hold control and then click the link, you open a new
Oh, you want
tab.
to
Yeah,
open?
yeah.
If so,
Open
you're
a
going to
new
need to
Tell
drag
the
us
bar,
down to the little bottom
Yeah.
thing that should allow you
There
to
are
click.
other shortcut
Yeah.
commands for a keyboard that are useful, but
And I don't
It's
know.
Alt F4.
I don't know if you're aware of this, but on Instagram you can always follow her and then come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's there in your follows. Everything she does, you'll be able to track her back down.
I'm trying to convince her to stream her making her cosplay.
That would be
yeah,
dope.
yeah.
I would like to see how she does it, really.
Yeah.
I thought
And,
cosplayers who make that intricate stuff has always been badass.
Which, by the way, Rocket Pepper and I met by hanging out through. I was connected through Kima22 to J-Start to Berserker Works, where I met Rocket Pepper in Berserker Works channel, and that dude is one hell of a
didn't work.
talented fucking mini painter.
I'm working on it.
Like him and Grey Paladin are just they're like my two favorite places to hang out to watch people
Yeah.
paint minis now. So they're very talented. And,
Yeah.
and plus he has a German Shepherd dog, just like
Yeah.
I do, named
Rocket
Sasha.
Pepper.
Yeah.
Berserker Works does.
Yeah.
Did we get a
Berserker
picture of
Works.
it yet?
I did. I saw.
If you watch his channel, you'll see. You gotta watch. You gotta watch his channel.
Oh, I just want to see what Sasha looks like because I see a Sasha, but I want to see another
she
Sasha.
looks like a German Shepherd dog.
She looks like a German Shepherd.
Yeah.
And he
She's
actually
adorable.
has a really nice stream layout, and he
Yeah.
has like a gallery of his like
It does
old models
actually. It's one of the nicer
Yeah.
artists'
layouts.
layouts I've seen. Like these two, like come take a look at this. I was like, it's so well done,
Yeah, it's clean. It's clean. So clean.
so clean and fucking fresh.
Thank you so much for supporting her, Grey Paladin. We know.
Yeah.
You love
And
it.
then,
Appreciate you.
and just so everyone else knows, my DM got to be irritated for about 2 days as I went around the studio going, Rocket Pepper!
Yeah,
Rocket,
it's
Rocket,
fucking true.
Rocket
It's true.
Pepper!
I told him what your name was, and he just started going, Rocket Pepper,
Rocket!
Rocket,
Rocket Pepper.
goddamn
Rocket
fucking
Parrot, dude. Yo, where's this cup? No, don't throw that cup.
It's glass.
Throw the glass cup. I'm throwing something in your car windshield.
We're all just like, you really? All right.
1 year!
I'm like-
Bam!
I'm like, well, I haven't shoved the AR in a little while. It wouldn't do enough damage. That's the unsatisfying part. I have to empty like a whole magazine into the windshield to get the effect I want out of like throwing a brick at it.
I think that would fuck up more than just my windshield.
It really would. I didn't have to throw glass anymore.
Alex was in.
All right, time to escalate with guns.
Yeah, well, I was playing the Modern Warfare beta or whatever. I was like, oh my god, this M4 looks like a fucking exact replica of my fucking AR-15. I just got the FDE finish in the same places and everything. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, because
It's like role-playing, though.
well, no, it's funny too because I was playing it without any. I was like, "There's the AR-15 in the game. What the fuck?" And he's like, "What makes it gun?" Because it's the same as yours. Like you reload it, same color, everything. And you're like, "No." I was like, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah, I wish I had an M4.
What's up with the whole mutton chops effect you got going on
Yeah,
there?
no,
Distract.
I like it, though. If you were playing, like, a fighter or something, that'd be the way to go, dude.
Dude,
I prefer
just
to the
handle
hills of
this and
Marseille.
do
I
it.
am the royal of that place.
You know what?
Yeah, you
Just
gotta
do
shave
it.
down here and go with the whole.
Yeah, handlebar
Please do it.
mustache into the chop.
Just shave this completely off.
Do
and
it.
really go into character.
What do I have to give to the channel for this to happen?
Your love and support.
Ooh, I wouldn't ask a ginger that.
See, this man knows gingers. We deal
Oh
in
my
one thing
God.
and one thing only.
Souls.
Souls.
So
During the break, I will go get a razor and we will shave that.
Do it!
Do you have a
Do
soul to
it!
give me?
Do it for the stream!
Probably not, but I can find one.
These terms can be nested in.
Okay.
Wait, there's
Everybody lock your doors tonight.
people live here and you don't
Hide
have
your children, hide your wives.
Alright, that's fair.
Either way, you know what? Giveaway's done. Congratulations once again, Grey Paladin art. I actually have something I want to discuss with you later, like this week. So I'll probably, even if you get offline, I'll probably send you a DM, Grey Paladin, on Discord. And then just hit me back when you have a chance, and I'll get back to it when I can. Because right now I'm kind of sleeping a little bit into the afternoon, so it's schedule's a little messed up at the moment.
You're
So.
a DM and you're going to send him a DM?
Yeah.
Which one of us is going?
DMception.
DM section.
But
I'm a DM.
that being said,
Volunteership.
I'm excited to get back into our game.
Cheers,
So,
tribute.
Let's do it.
who's ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons?
I was really hoping
I
we
am
wouldn't get there.
fucking
'Cause I think we're going to die.
I'm
Today's
so
been a
happy to
grand-
have Alfarius back so that the other players can't abuse his character.
Now I can abuse him.
By the way, please update your character's character sheet in D&D Beyond for when you're gone.
Yeah, you're
Please.
rolling real low.
You're rolling real low. And surprisingly, still passing the checks.
That's all I need. That's all I need.
But that being said, we're going to run the intro real quick. We'll be
Kilted
back in
Viking!
about 1 minute and 40 seconds. Kilted Viking, you just missed the first part of our giveaway as well, but you didn't miss out completely. We're going to do more throughout the night. You still have another shot at winning both the D&D Essential Starter Kit or a copy of Descent into Avernus through the rest of the night tonight. So, we're going to run the intro. We're going to be right back. Thank you all so much for being here, supporting us. We wouldn't do it without you. Actually, we probably would. That was a lie. So, we're going to start. So, welcome back to Legendary Action and Dungeons and Dragons and the fucking crazy bastards that I play games with.
She's a Kenku.
What does it have to do with Kenku?
It's a ginger Kenku!
Yeah, she heard it somewhere.
Oh my god. You guys kill me. You kill me. So, let me open this up real quick. Relax, just breathe out. So, last week, the party finally made its way into the Wizard's Manor and found that it was filled with magical illusions and traps designed to either kill, maim, or to whether a nefarious mean harm individuals who trespassed into the manor. You also discovered that on top of that, the manor was haunted by some sort of powerful specter which was terrorizing you as you tried to overcome these traps and these hurdles set before you. After some very, very, very narrow escapes, including one with a very, very powerful, oversized fire elemental myrmidon in one of the locked rooms, it was finally Voss and Luminous. You had made your way across, escaping the Myrmidon, and getting through the door on the opposite side of the chasm, magma-filled chasm, and the heat which had been harming everybody who stood in front of the door. Anybody who didn't drink one of the fire resistance potions.
Yeah, that's painful.
So, as you quickly pull the door shut to close off the heat from possibly harming or maiming Luminous Tear any further, you find yourself standing in a room filled with large bubbling and magical concoction-filled containers, glass containers, like up above, large, just pouring into one another, all these different beakers. And you see that this large workspace has what looks like a device, some sort of half-built or reconstructed device, only about the size of a small ball that could fit inside the palm of your hand. It's like the size of a softball. It looks like it's taken apart or opened or has been being put together. All around you see on this workbench around it scattered papers and drawings. The room itself, no heat, nothing strange, nothing out of the ordinary. Every once in a while you hear a drip off in the distance, just loud, almost like an echo though. Walking forward, you looking through the paperwork, you see various designs and notes sketched out by the wizard who lived in this manor. Most of it discussing studies of different subjects in the elemental planes, and how to bridge those gaps between planes, and some ancient literature on elven teleportation circles and fey gates that exist in the world. Lost to time, but still out there somewhere. Then you find a set of notes about a device of origin from Saltanus. The sketches, this redesigning these cross sections of what the device looks like and what it possibly could do. The wizard was obsessed with finding out what the power was in the center of this power, and how this magical item worked, how this ancient, world-spanning magical power responsible for the magical scourge thousands of years ago, how it ultimately led to their collapse and left their creations to Warforged without the memories of who they were or how they were made to wander the lands. So, in this room, what are you doing?
Well, I gather that stuff up. Just kind of get it as neat as I can and put it in my pack. And then I want to investigate that device and see if I can get any kind of idea what the hell it is or is supposed to do.
You do that.
We'll talk at break, Brenda.
Oh, good start, everyone.
It's a great start.
Typical. I got myself an 8 on that investigation.
And what were you investigating for again?
I was investigating the device on the table you described, the one that's kind of torn apart, and see what it is or what it used to be.
You have no idea. It seems to match the sketches in the wizard's logbook.
But it doesn't say specifically what the hell it does.
Nope. No.
And it's like in pieces or components all over.
It looks inoperable.
Alright, so I'll just leave it then, because I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
Judging by the cross sections of what it was doing, it looks like from your investigation, at a very minimum, it seems like he was either trying to repair or possibly replicate something else.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up and make a.
But you're not in there.
Oh, I'm not in there.
No.
You're
It's
across.
only these two.
Oh, you wait until I get in there.
As a heads up, there's a I don't know what it's called anymore.
It's a giant fire elemental myrmidon blocking the passage.
It's a big flaming boy.
So since you missed last week, so basically they opened this room, and it was
Fucking hot.
the best way to explain it is just that it was like opening a door into the center of a volcano with a huge chasm filled with a river of running magma and liquid lava like dripping down from the ceilings, and there were these magical steps basically that were floating. Then there were two paths to cross this like 100-foot chasm, and then the heat was so intense that just stepping in front of the door like did damage to you. And when they finally attempted to cross using the fly spell, a giant elemental myrmidon came out of it and started attacking them, and then they barely avoided Voss being smushed in his hands by freeing him.
Sure, it was an illusion. Ran across a lot of illusions.
Sure didn't feel like an illusion. If it was an illusion, it was a good one.
Yeah. It's a really good one.
Yeah.
The fire feels real.
So you guys all basically fought this thing, did enough damage to get it to drop its grip on Voss to let him go, and then you all left the room.
Me and Lumi made our way across.
Because even as a red dragonborn, the heat was so intense that it was starting to hurt you even as well.
Oh, you lie.
Anyway, so after I'm investigating, I kind of just lean on the table. Are you alright?
You see Lumi just like waving her like arms around.
Hi,
trying
Kima.
To try and like make wind, because like she's...
You're fanning the flames. Just pat it.
Yeah,
Pat it.
Pat roll.
Pat it.
Yeah, I'm a roll. I'm I
Alright,
remember.
that works too.
I remembered, in case of a forest fire.
Okay.
The patch on your leg, that's gonna take a while to grow
So
back.
you see Lumi just rolling around. It's like, it's hot!
Yes. We're okay now.
That's funny.
We need to find a way back, and we need to figure out what this room is.
I don't want to go back there. I don't
Well,
want to go back to that. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so hot.
it was unpleasant, definitely.
Like, I hope is there a door?
The door behind you, the one you came through, yeah. Now the rest of it just looks like it's just all like a workspace, an alchemical workshop of some sort. It's
But
just
there's not another one of those. Like,
not that you've seen so far.
yeah.
So I'm gonna go investigate. Like after stop, drop, and rolling around, feeling a little bit better. I'm gonna go ahead and investigate. I'm gonna investigate the table. I'm gonna look for like a hidden like switch.
So you're gonna look for a secret switch.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm hoping there's an exit.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
I want there to be an exit. Hold on, my D&D Beyond is loading. Ah!
We're
11.
professionals.
11.
11? No, you don't find any signs of any kind of secret compartments or latches or anything that would lead you to believe that whatever isn't in plain sight wasn't there. I mean, based upon the kind of defenses that were protecting the outside of the room, probably wouldn't have a need to hide anything specifically like that.
Don't see anything here that activates a hidden passage. I guess we're gonna have to go back through there.
Well, there must be something in here. You don't put a lake of a river of magma just to.
Maybe
So,
there's like a potion here or something that turns everything into ice. But
That'd be neat. Anyway, so yeah.
So there is more of the lab to explore. This is just like the outermost part. There's other work areas, and as you look into the room, there's other workstations and work areas where you can see, you get the feeling that some of them are kind of designed to specialize in maybe specific alchemical concoctions aside from the ones nearby. The ones near you seem to be like necrotic in nature.
Okay, so I just want to go to each workstation and investigate, look for papers, and look into the nature of what they were working on, what each station was working towards.
and I will assist.
Okay. So you gotta roll for the first station then.
You don't want my roll.
Eh,
That's not a good sign if he's the one you have to rely on for a higher roll.
Start of a new year.
15.
It's the same old story.
15.
15.
Yeah.
This station seemed to has as you kind of look at it, you can see that there are some empty animal cages. It looked like, looking at his scribbles, his notes and stuff, he was basically capturing and pulling in creatures from the elemental plane of water from the seas, and was kind of like trying to study like
And there's,
how
like,
they worked.
Tanks of water, you
Yeah.
said?
Mhm.
Like large tanks?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I see any kind of movement in them?
Just air bubbles every once in a while popping up from the bottom.
Yeah.
So I take a look at the animal cages.
Uh-huh.
I want to try and sniff out like what animals were in here.
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Why? I'm very
I'll tell you
perceptive.
why.
I'm a cat. Alright, 13 plus 8.
So you do pick up scents, but you have no idea what they are. I mean, you cannot identify them. These, if they were truly captured and brought here from the elemental plane of water, then there's the chances that you've actually encountered any one of these creatures is basically zero in the material
Okay.
plane.
So it's not like a woodland creature, like a bunny and a raccoon.
Elemental plane of water.
Yeah. But I catch fish.
Fish.
It smells like salmon, sure.
This is like fish.
Lumi,
You find a fishing rod. He's just too lazy to go out to the creek outside. You know,
Lumi,
What was that?
Why'd you jump?
he's like, oh, cut a crack in.
What did you smell? Why did it jump?
It just reminded me.
big one.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Pacific Rim.
Yanking a fucking kaiju out of the water.
Just reminded me of a.
So on to the next one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Malachi wants to know why is DM Green the only one not wearing his party hat?
Because they do as I say, not as I do.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Do you
Wow.
want me to help you?
Yeah.
Ocho!
Okay.
Hey, you guys are great.
13.
13.
Yeah.
So this station actually kind of connects to the water station, and you can see that the pipes are frosting over. So it looks like he was trying to find a way to make potions of frost resistance, and so he was trying to use what he learned from the creatures in the elemental plane of water to kind of give like a natural buff to that.
Okay. So, no whole potions though. No vials or anything
No, it doesn't seem like he actually.
accomplished. Or if he did, it took
the
it
last
away.
time his notes, according to most of the dates on the things that you're seeing, like the entries into his logs and studies, the last time he actually used this room was like 50 years ago.
Oh, good. I'm still gathering papers though. Just might as well.
Yeah.
Is there like at least any like potion vials?
There's empty vials, sure.
Yes. I'm gonna take some.
Okay. So,
I'm gonna take
give yourself 3 empty potion vials.
Okay, Lumi.
What do we do?
Just
like,
keep looking. See if we
keep
can find
looking?
anything.
Okay. Okay. What's the key word? Ice? Cold?
I'm gonna be standing next to you. Maybe. Hey, look at this.
Okay.
We'll try that.
Signal.
No, I just want to see, like, should I find pictures of, like, icicles?
Well, I mean, what's your plan? You want to try and go back through the room with something?
Let's try and find something, but I would feel like the only way to go back is, like, maybe have a frost giant hang out there.
I think there might be a way out
Way
around.
But what about everyone else?
Everyone else is in the main chamber. I think that this place is. We can find a door to the main chamber.
Okay. Trust
I think so. But we have to keep looking.
Okay. I will help.
Good.
I will look for pictures. Picture books.
Picture books are good. I like written word myself.
I like written words too, but picture books, they have secret messages.
Pop-ups.
Sometimes that's true. Okay. Lumi, you're good at finding like traps, mechanical things like that.
Of course.
Maybe you should check the room for any kind of mechanical devices that might lead to a hidden door. We haven't run into a lot of hidden like mechanical doors, but you never know. This place is meant to be confusing.
I just feel like it's gonna be like voodoo magic, arcana.
Well, yeah,
Traps.
probably so.
That's a little hard for me to find, but I'll do my best.
I have a pretty good study of magic,
Okay.
so
If you sense it,
you can't. That's not really how it works, but okay.
if you
Yeah.
sense it, like throw something in my direction so I know.
I will do that.
So what are you looking for, like, specifically?
I am looking for mechanical traps.
Like
Me-
traps?
mechanical devices that might like
Devices.
open a door. Switches. She's
Okay.
looking for switches.
Okay.
We're doing that while we continue the search.
What's your passive perception?
It is
16?
It is Michuhachi, 18.
18?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am very perceptive. I am very wise.
So- All right, so you guys are you going to move further in because the labs go further.
Yeah. We're just gonna
Okay.
we're going over it pretty thoroughly. And
Stealth
just
boy.
going station to station. I'm not gonna get too crazy. We're looking for a way out more than I'm looking for something useful in here at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, the next station you go to, you see what looks like large pieces of like stone and like soil that are kind of all piled together. They're overgrown with moss, which seems to have like spread across the floors, and you take soft steps into it, and it also seems a little bit wet. And you see like up above, there's like a kind of water like dripping down from some sort of rudimentary like sprinkler system or watering system that would take care of them. And beyond that, you see that there's like all sorts of chisels and books on like geology, and just looking at it all, putting it together, it seems like he was obsessed putting these pieces of these notes together. He was obsessed with trying to find a way to bridge a gap to the elemental planes in either a more permanent way or a more stable way than people have done through the past, as opposed to like using a plane shift spell or something. He was trying to find a way to make it more accessible,
Like a full gate.
and understand. There also seem to be some concerns about some sort of strange, like sickness in some of the elemental creatures he'd been encountering on different planes. So he was trying to kind of get to the bottom of that. And as you continue looking through the desk and going through books and moving his work equipment aside, you notice that behind that there's a large, very large, almost solid metal, like cage-like container on the other side of the room. And you can see a very large, like, open slit. And looking at it, you can see that the corners are like bent outwards from the inside of this container, and you can hear like something moving, like almost on the inside. Something is shifting on the inside of the cage, and you can't see it. But that's when you notice that it seems like someone is standing behind you, like nearby. So when you turn to look, you see a human man, probably in his 60s. He's wearing robes and of like purplish and bluish accents. Seems very old, much older than his age would give away at a first glance. Like you think like he's got to be in like his 60s, but he looks in moves like he can barely walk.
I go to my dagger. Does he do anything?
Oh, he raises a hand. There's no need for that.
Well, do I notice him now? Or?
Yeah, after he speaks, you notice him.
Alright. So I throw down the papers. I draw my own sword.
I don't like when people sneak up on me.
Who are you?
Don't think it's inappropriate to sneak upon people who are trespassing in my manor.
This is your place? What is with all these traps?
A wizard has to protect his property, has to protect his research.
Do you think it's funny that you put slime all over my fur?
It's not funny per se.
Boss, help me out here.
Listen, if he's able to do these things, maybe a little less confrontation. We need to get out, and we're trying to sort out the problem with... There's hauntings outside of your manor. It's leaking into the city. We came here to stop it.
I'm well aware.
And
Getting out isn't necessarily your problem. Getting out is easy enough. You need that third key to get into the door to go to my private sanctuary.
Do you mean and I go into my pocket and I pull out the hexagons?
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Yeah, the third one of those.
Where is it?
I have it here.
Can I have it?
Maybe. It depends. Are you willing to correct the mistakes I made and fix the problem?
That's why we're here.
But what mistakes?
The mistakes I made, the ones that resulted in the people disappearing from Ballmend, and for the current creature that I know that you've encountered since entering.
Is it the big fire guy?
No.
And
No.
who else?
The Wraith. The Haunting.
How much do you know about ethereal planes?
How did that
Plane or
happen?
ethereal?
So far, all of your notes have been about the elemental plane.
Yes. Well, in order to bridge a gap to any other plane, one must, even if only for a brief moment, pass through the ethereal plane.
So your safety's failed at some point? You made a mistake, or something more powerful than you expected?
Something. When I finished my device and activated it, it connected to the ethereal plane, and everything was going to plan for the moment. And then something happened, something I couldn't predict, some strange occurrence, some vibration in the veil, some change in my calculations, and the portal stayed open and stayed connected to the ethereal plane.
So we need to close it.
Yes, you need to close it.
How do you think we could close it? What do we
Wait.
need to do?
We
Do we have to do a ritual? Because we did that last time where, we had to step on ruins and, shift around a bunch.
Well, it starts with destroying the connection to the material, so the creature has to die.
How do we kill it?
You won't be able to kill the creature, nor the things coming out.
Then it needs to be banished.
You won't be able to banish it. There's no need.
Do we need to trap it in a jar? Because I have empty potion bottles.
I already have them trapped.
Those are my bottles.
The only reason Fallmend hasn't been destroyed completely is because I have sacrificed my energy and my focus and my time all these years to making sure that the portal was in stasis. This is an astral projection that I'm speaking to you through.
And I'm confused. What do we do?
You will have to turn off the portal. It will close it, and it should cut off this space, this dimension from the ethereal plane, and it should fix everything.
And as I take out my notebook, describe the switch.
There is no switch. You'll have to turn it off, destroy it.
Oh, okay. Is it weak against fire?
It's
Maybe.
a physical gate.
It's a physical gate.
It's a physical game? Okay.
You
So,
just have to break it.
so can I punch it?
You could try.
Okay.
It's in your private sanctum behind the gate with the key.
Yes.
That's where your real body is.
Yes. Trapped in a permanent meditative state. I've been slowly but surely being weakened over all these years. I won't survive you destroying it. But neither will the creatures that are stuck here on the other side. They will be ripped back into the ethereal plane where they belong.
Show us the way to the last part of the key.
Yeah.
If you can.
We
or
have a strong
describe it.
friend.
There's nowhere to go. And he just reaches into his pocket and pulls it out and hands it to Lumi.
Does it do anything?
No, it just snaps in place to the other two you already have.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Triforce.
No.
Da-na-na-na.
All right.
Once the connection was made and I realized what was happening, I basically activated all of my illusions and everything I could to protect the town. I didn't get everything and I couldn't stop everything. But because of these illusions, because of the way that this was designed, this specter hasn't been able to find its way out and has just been wandering aimlessly, not being able to get past the guardians and get the key fragments.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
Thank you.
You should know that there is a chance that closing the portal and destroying it might not do what I think it will do. It could, in fact, still disconnect from the ethereal plane, but you could be stuck there with whatever is trying to come through.
We will do that, and we'll close it for the sake of the town and the people. But there is another reason we're here. We're looking for Warforged memories. We had heard rumor that there might be something that could unlock them.
This is news to me.
We were told you have like a orb or sphere in here.
So, an orb and sphere of what origin? What are you looking for?
It's like a strange mechanical orb.
I believe I had something that matches that description in my collection.
The only thing I saw was the broken one on the table in this room.
He shakes his head. I see. You're looking for the relic from Sultanas.
Yes.
I do, in fact, have multiple relics in my possession, some of them in their nature. We didn't know what they were for. I attempted to replicate one and rebuild it in order to have a better understanding of what its intention was, but nobody knows what they can be used for or what they do.
We were told it might be able to unlock a Warforge's memory. We don't know much other than that.
All I can tell you for sure is that whatever the magical properties of this artifact were, this relic there has a powerful magical reactor of some sort on the inside. It's what I believed I could use as a power source to create a stable portal.
What do you think, Klaus?
Well, closing this portal is the more important work. The Warforged will live a perfectly normal life without its memories, even if we can't recover it.
Anyways, we can just say it was never here. Maybe it's something we should talk to the group about.
Can you change the illusions, reconnect us to the other room, and close off the river of magma?
Yes. Yes, I can.
Very good. Can you... If I go and open the door, can my friends join us in here?
No.
Okay. Well, we have the key. And you can at least try to get us the relic. We can try and get it.
It would be in the inner sanctum of my studies. The same place you'll find the portal.
Then I think we know what we need to do.
Yeah. Sounds good. Are you going to disappear now?
Since you will be losing your life to this, more than likely, I'm sure you don't mind if I take your work, study it for myself. Not that you could do much. I mean, you probably could do a lot to stop me, but
I probably could.
I have it. If you don't want me to have it, I can put it back.
The work is scattered, and while personal and unique to me, I don't believe there's really anything in there that hasn't already been worked on by other wizards before my time or in the future.
Alright. Nothing unique that you would want to share?
I don't think so.
Do you have any last words you want us to give to someone important?
No. I had no family. and nobody left to care for me. Spent all my time in my manor trying to unlock the arcane secrets of the world. There's nobody.
Alright. We'll meet you in your sanctum then, I suppose.
I hope it works, and I hope you succeed.
We're gonna do it.
We'll see you there, safe and sound.
Okay.
Good to go with our crew.
So he disappears.
You did disappear.
Alright, I sheathe my sword. Short sword. Come on, Lumi. We're done here.
We got the last piece.
We did. You did. Congratulations. You're a
No.
treasure hunter.
Woohoo! Treasure.
Huzzah!
Now go tell the
Huzzah,
group.
treasure.
Okay.
They'll be very excited.
Well, where do we go?
Just through the door.
Oh, okay.
It will take us into the main room.
So, for anyone not reading the chat or listening to Mike was just going TPK, TPK, and I gave him a look, and so he knew to be quiet, and then he started typing it in the chat. So who's in timeout? Mike's in timeout. Are you going to behave now? Can I turn your timeout off? Have you thought about what you did?
No, I'm just thinking if I want to turn that mute button on you too. I can turn it on the stream owner. I have the power.
Sorry.
You're all
Sorry.
terrible.
You're great
Sorry.
people. This is part of my charm.
I head for the door, and I open it.
Right, you open it, and it leads you right back into the chamber, and you see everybody else standing in the room.
Guys, I did it! Got the last relic. Let's fill the puzzle.
What? I'm sorry. You found the what?
We solved the puzzle. We met an old man that snuck up on me. He seems to be the manor of the terrible house of, tricks.
The owner?
Yeah. What's his name?
Yes.
Shouldn't he be dead at this? No, well, he's a wizard, so he's probably still alive.
It wasn't him. It was a projection.
But is he still? What's going on then?
He made a mistake, and he's responsible for everything that's happening in this house. But the illusions, the danger, it's all meant to keep the
Spirits at
that
bay.
spirit trapped in here. It's a maze.
So, I'm assuming we're closing the portal then.
Yes. The
Right.
key that we found, it will unlock his private sanctum, and in there we'll find him and the portal too.
I'm assuming that
Playing.
object we came here for is in that private sanctum.
It is.
Did he explain how to close the portal?
Break it. Physically.
He said we
Physically.
can punch it.
Could we use magic on it?
Well, I mean, can a fireball blow up a thing?
Well, I was just simply going to use. Yes, probably.
Yes,
you
it
make
can.
a valid point. All right, I get what you
You
mean.
can
Well,
only
it
punch
depends
it.
on what it's made from. If it's made from stone, it might just like scorch it.
He
you know.
didn't mention what it was made from or how strong it was, but he did say it was physical. It's a real gateway that can't be broken.
He told me it's okay to punch it too.
So where do you leave it, turned on to?
It was
Jackson?
meant to connect to the elemental planes, but something caused it to fail and it's connected to the ethereal.
Oh, was he interested in the elemental planes?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And so he's
So, good luck.
in the sanctum.
He's in the sanctum. He's in a sort of trance. We'll probably see him in the middle of the room. He'll probably even look dead. Basically just a...
Do we have a way
A
to save?
mind.
Oh, do we have a way to save him or anything, or what's going to happen to him once we break the connection?
He says he'll die. The cleric might be able to save him, maybe. But if he's really been working as hard as he claims, it'll most likely just be a corpse more than a man in that room.
Yeah, me imagines the mental exertion. Probably also the amount of time that he's physically spent there. Even if me were to bring him back, his body wouldn't live very long.
Of course.
And I think he said he wanted to die along with
His deed.
the spirit or whatever.
We probably can't save him, so we shouldn't dwell on it.
That's
The
fine.
point is, he paid for his mistake, in the long run.
Did he give any information on this witch, ghost, this
Just
specter?
Just that we can't defeat it.
We
So
can't.
there's no point in fighting it?
I mean, you should defend yourself, but
What if the worst comes to the worst and we break the portal and nothing changes?
well, that would be very bad. Because as far as I know, once you're in the maze, you can't get out without him.
So it sounds like we should go break a portal and pray to every form of deity known to man, and hopefully not get stuck in hell.
Well, if he dies, aren't we going to be without him anyway, or will his maze stop?
If he dies, I don't know for sure, but I suspect if the portal is closed and it doesn't banish the ghosts, and it does kill him, the illusions will probably end, but it will also set the ghosts actually loose.
Do you know what this sounds like? It sounds like jumping off a cliff without a rope.
Aye. That's
you-
what this does sound like.
And you know what? We had that conversation. We completely stand by it. The
It's
people
not-
need us, and it's time to be heroes. So let's jump off a cliff.
We expected to find ghosts. It got a little more than we expected, but
I say, let's go be
the
heroes.
theory is sound, and the wizard had no reason to lie to us.
Hopefully.
We should destroy the portal, and it will banish what's on this side.
If we leave, he's just going to die anyway, right?
Probably.
Yes.
Eventually.
And then, with the portal open, his illusion ends and he escapes.
What about the sealing
The-
ritual?
His ceiling is powered by him, so when he is completely dead, gone.
Oh, I'm talking about the blood hunters.
Aye, that one.
Ah. You know what? It never came up. I didn't think to ask.
Yeah, he probably didn't even know about it.
He probably didn't.
The blood hunters probably got lost, saw the ghost, couldn't kill it, and just went, yeah, we're going to seal it up.
I assume the reason we've been able to even find the keys is because every time we opened a door, he allowed us to go to the right spot. But when the ghost tries to go through a portal, it just is in an endless loop, a maze that will never escape.
Then
He gave us the keys.
If it was that simple, couldn't he have done it without, I don't know, burning us, shooting lasers, and all this other crap?
no,
No,
because
he
he
needed to make sure champions were going to get the key and break the portal.
had to test us to make sure we could fix his mistake.
Does anyone worry that perhaps we're playing into like the Spectre's hands? I mean, she's kind of been there every step of the way.
No. And we'll know as soon as we open his sanctum if there really is a wizard holding his concentration in the room.
Very
And
well.
even if we are, we can destroy a specter.
Can we? He says he can't be destroyed.
Well, wouldn't the specter tell you that I can't be destroyed? In your scenario, it's lying to me anyway.
Aye, you have a good point.
And I've fought worse than ghosts.
Well then, I mean,
I've seen worse than ghosts. These illusions are incredible, one of a kind. But we can do it.
On the bright side, we have a couple holy men. Maybe they can do some last rites or something. So
with the,
let's get this over with.
the light of Parathor and the luck of Taiki
Yep.
and your goddess's might, we might just make it through this.
First,
And
first we
heads
just gotta find something it's terrified from, and then the tears of a martyr.
Yeah, to scream at the DM again.
Alright. I think we should rest because he's been waiting this long.
What
Shall
if
we-
he comes back?
You think that thing's going to let us rest?
Maybe not, but
Can we create like a...
I know I don't look it, but those burns, they hurt a lot.
I'm tired.
Can we sanction a spot off for a little bit? Take a moment to rest, but then also, we only have so long tonight.
I can
They'll wait for us as long
I
as
can
it
use
takes.
my magics and block us off from most things. I can't guarantee it will block a Spectre, but it should hold us for at least an hour. But it will take a lot out of me in the next if we have to fight. I prefer not resting just because we are in enemy territory and it's a terrible idea. But if we need to, I understand.
Well, for Revive's not to fight it to begin with.
True.
Yeah, if we go down there and just destroy this gate, we won't have to fight it. It won't really be a problem.
Then should we just go in and blow shit up?
Well, it'll be a fight either way. I prefer to go into a fight at least not aching from burns.
Me actually agrees with Voss. He is hurting.
I'm tired too.
We have potions and we have magic. If we need to heal up now, I'm just suggestions, not a plan of action. Just trying to make sure that we have our options available.
I'm not gonna make anyone. I'm sure I can push through. But isn't anyone else burned from that room?
I mean, I'm pretty sure my armor melted. I'm worried about. Everyone, just look at my health bar. Holy shit!
Yeah, you forgot about that.
Yeah, you forget what your health was at?
Yeah.
You're not looking very good yourself.
I'm pretty sure I'm standing on a leg, but if it's a time-sensitive matter, I don't know. I'm just making sure we're aware of the options is all. I want to talk about it is all.
He mentioned it was coming to an end, but he didn't make it dire by any means. Lumi, you were there.
Did you mention like a safe room or something?
No.
Nowhere safe.
We're safe once we're in here, but I do agree it's probably best that we rest. My paws hurt.
Then let's take a little quick vote to make sure.
Oh yes, let's rest.
Sounds like the decision's been made.
It kind of does. I'll here then.
For as long as we possibly can. If we get harassed too much, we'll just push on.
And try and use this sweet new armor I got.
You see Thalen start wandering around the room, going, Where's the center? Where's the center? Where's the center? Oh, there it is. Pulls out a sword and goes, right, here's the center.
Why does he do that?
And I cast...
It's kind of like a dog where they circle a couple times before they
I
take
actually
the
do
dump.
it, too. I don't ritual cast it for once.
He thinks it's OCD.
Because we're resting for an hour, right?
Short rest.
Yes.
At least.
Okay, because I'm just going to blow the level 3 spell slots to do Lehman's Tiny Hut rather than ritual cast it.
It's 10 minutes.
10 whole minutes in enemy territory.
Yeah, it's kind of how I'm feeling.
Look,
Just take the chances.
Take a chance. Take a chance.
So low health.
Just do it. Just do it.
Yeah, so I spend 10 minutes...
Chop, Bard.
That's my ritual. I spend 10 minutes walking around the room, mumbling about myself, trying to find the center. That's my ritual cast.
I get 10 minutes more rest time than him.
Yeah.
And
By the way, I think they blew like 20 of your fucking lay on hands.
yeah, you have
That's right.
5.
Yes,
You
we
have
did.
5.
All the hands.
You did it. Yeah,
All 20 went to yourself though.
yeah, you did an Alfarius thing.
In spirit of playing your character like you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
you did get pretty severely burned.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
But yeah. So, and during the short rest, I'm going to be doing my Song of Rest. So everyone adds an additional D8 to their hit dice.
Are you gonna rest? You're just over here walking around for 10 minutes, then you go
Playing
back out into a
songs.
song, like
Song of Rest is part of my rest. All right.
More like he recounts the tale of rest since he doesn't play musical instruments.
That's true. I tell y'all a story to inspire you.
There
for
was
the
one
upcoming
time
Oh,
I'd spent all day working and I found this lovely tree.
Okay, so in the tiny hut we go, and rest we shall.
death. Yeah.
Rest we
We shall take our short rest for the day.
Take your short rest.
Yes, and I will blow almost all of my hit die. And I'm going to double check and make sure it's a D8 because I'm pretty sure it's the same thing.
So how does Song of Rest work? We just get an additional D8.
Regain,
Just
sorry,
one.
a D6 because it's not based off my modifier. It's based off of just its own little roll.
But how does it work?
You add,
just
so
get
anytime you use it, so
Oh, that's
by
a
spending
good
one or more hit dice, each of those
That's
creatures
a good
regains an
roll.
extra D6 hit points.
Okay, so
Yeah, so you get
I
one
get,
D6.
One or, so
I
I
get
think,
one additional D6.
so they
Yeah.
phrase it as one or more, so I'm assuming it's you just add one D6.
Yes.
So you don't add like one per heal, because that would be fucking awesome. But it's
But
not.
it's not.
But it's not.
Hey. It's not. Hey. What?
You know what?
No, I don't know what.
Well, it looks like Sieg's here screaming death.
Sig! Hi, Sig.
Guess we'll roll that D6.
Oh, oops.
Also,
Oh, that's
Sig,
great.
happy
Thanks,
1 year
yeah.
stream anniversary having you here with us. We appreciate you, bud.
Yeah. We called it out earlier, but you weren't here, so you missed it.
So there's only one.
It's only one D6.
Yeah,
You
it's
don't
only
add
one
anything to
D6.
the D6. It's just a D6.
Oops, messed up.
Oof. Ooh, you know what? I don't care.
Is this dice weighted?
Where are those?
So I'm gonna take
Ugh. Get on the D10s, bro.
But, I'm sorry, who's a spellcaster who gets D8s?
Oh, that's different.
The bard. I have one
Oh,
left.
it's much better.
Just to be sure, you get how many do you recover?
Half.
Your total per long rest.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You know what? Screw it.
Use them all, bruh.
Yeah. Might as well.
Yeah, that would be good. That would be good.
Short rest.
Oh.
Use them all.
Yeah,
Do I
you
have
gotta use them all.
I don't want to grow. I want to take a short rest. Take a short rest. Confirm. All right.
Astral.
Astro, what's up?
Yo!
How's it going?
Hi guys, I'm doing alright.
I'm
How are
at you.
you?
We're doing great. The party's
Tonight.
taking a short rest because they've been beat the fuck up.
Yeah,
Yes.
by a magical house.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got that ass is kicked by magical house.
But we
Brought
are
to you by
celebrating
Samsung.
1 year
Not a
on
sponsor.
Twitch tonight.
Hashtag not a sponsor.
Unless
Yep.
you're watching
Unless you're
Samsung.
watching.
Hashtag.
Watching. Yeah, let's go right
Yeah.
Hashtag breaking our fucking,
Ooh.
or was it?
Ooh.
Or,
Oh, I can't see it.
Plausible deniability.
Yeah.
We don't know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah, we don't know what you're talking about.
Either.
Yeah,
Breaking our dress code. There we go.
yeah, breaking our dress code. Yeah.
We gotta follow bottom now.
I'm gonna be real. I just
Sifu Storm. Sifu Storm.
Sifu.
Seafood.
See?
Sifu Storm, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate it. Thanks for joining us. That means that you are free to enter into one of our
No.
next 3 giveaways that we're doing tonight
Yes.
for a chance at winning another copy of Descent into Avernus or winning 2 D&D essential starter kits, which comes with everything you need, including a pre-designed adventure so that you can play Dungeons and Dragons with your shitty friends.
Full house, my next.
I don't feel like we're shitty friends. I feel like we're amazing friends.
It's a warehouse.
I know you
I'm
guys
just
got it
including
the same
everybody to be
thing.
nice, but I really just mean you, Mike.
I love you.
I feel content.
I'm taking 3 of my hit die and dumping them into my armor.
Into your
Oh
belt.
my god. Just
Your
3?
armor, right? Your thing.
Just 3?
Yeah, I'm dumping 3 in there.
What else do you use hit die for? I'm just saying.
Healing?
Oh, okay. I'm just curious. I was curious. I would have put like all of them in you. I'm just saying.
I know you might not realize this, Mike. So when you take a short rest, you can use some of your hit die to heal up.
Oh, I just didn't realize you got
Mike,
hurt.
you want to do that? You're hurting him.
We-
I've gotten hurt the most.
We've all been hurt.
The most.
It's okay.
I don't know about that.
I got dropped to 0 pretty much. I had like 4 HP. Then these guys healed me up.
As a matter of
And then I
fact,
got
we did, but
Beaten up again.
I do not play in other people's settings, and I do not play other people's work, so I don't run modules, so I won't be playing in Eberron. But I did hear, and I saw they changed the artwork, so it looks much better now.
Yeah,
So they
it
changed
does.
the cover art.
Yeah, poor.
But that's,
Thank you.
That's exciting.
Thank you,
I'm
Astral.
glad that they are supporting another
Setting.
another setting other than Forgotten Realms, and it's, you know, the Forgotten Realms isn't even being supported the way it should. I mean, there's this huge world to play in, and everything is on the Sword Coast.
No, all you need
You
is
know.
the Sword Coast.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you need. Is the
Oh,
Sword
there's
Coast.
Chult.
No, I don't. The Avernus books, there's no alternate art for them, right?
For what? What do you mean?
Malachi's.
Oh, for the pre-order of Avernus? I haven't seen
No,
it
Yes,
yet.
there is.
there's
Yes,
no collector's
there is.
edition.
There
Is
is
there?
a collector's edition?
Oh,
Yes,
that's
there is.
baller.
It's probably not my most favorite of all of the ones that the artist has done.
The King
but,
Crew's returned.
But there is a special cover for that right now.
Right.
It's not as cool as the Rise of Tiamat one, that's for sure.
That was.
I'm excited for the Artificer if they fix it, because their last version of
it's
it
going in
was
the way that it
garbage.
is now.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Garbage. I
Yes.
disapprove.
I actually heard some people talking about it the other day. They said that they liked it, so I was a little.
I don't get
surprised, because I don't
Yeah,
get
maybe there's something special. There's some trick that I don't know, but I was not a fan.
I mean, I haven't looked at it yet. I might look at it.
All right, so
It's a 1/3 caster. It can make some kind of magic-y items.
Hey, Berserker Works! Thank you so much for dropping them big old biddies in the chat. Thank you so
They're
much.
gonna sprinkle.
It's making it rain over here.
Hey, that's
on
with them
D&D.
big old pennies.
Where's the
So,
dog for
can
the
we get a
dog
shout
beds?
out for Berserker Works, please? Because the guy, that's that awesome artist I was talking about earlier, does miniature painting.
Ooh,
He actually got done painting some Ogren. They were
Me and Bert.
super dope looking. It
Lumi's bird.
was really good. Yeah.
yes.
I don't know how to do this. I've never done it. So let's see if this works.
do you want a shout out in chat?
I need to spell shout out right.
You did that. Don't worry, I got you.
Thank you. Do it.
over here.
Did you do it? Did you do it? Where is it? There it is. Thank you. Thank you, Kobold number 2.
What is that?
You have served your purpose.
Shower hour?
I misspelled it.
Shower hour?
I have fat fingers, and one of them is missing a nail.
And dyslexia.
It's like
I don't have
prestidigitation,
dyslexia,
but worse.
actually.
Astral says I
was
can
trying to
cast
cover
my
for
9th
you.
level
Now you just
spell.
look like an idiot.
Shower hour.
Gross. It's gross.
Alright.
It's gross. Look, it's gross.
Ew!
Yeah.
Am I using it? It's technically being used.
Yeah.
You have to, yeah. Astral says
I
he
am not
can-
using it. The laptop is using
Oh,
it.
okay.
The laptop is more festive than Andrew.
Shower hour.
I just want it to be 3 times as festive.
It's an hour-long shower that does not require concentration. It washes away everything, including from dirt to sin.
Shower. Yeah. Totally the name of a Wookiee. Shower hour.
Shower hour.
All right.
Wookie.
Enough of the nonsense.
Sorry.
So you guys finished your short rest.
Yes.
Yeah, I actually feel like I had a
Everybody's
rest.
healed up. Did anybody need to change any spells out or anything?
Oh, I need to change my spell. Hold on.
I can't do that.
That's why I said anybody.
Yeah,
You
anybody.
can just exclude
Marco?
yourself from that as your class.
Bueller?
During this time, I am holding my teddy bear dear.
Teddy bear.
Teddy bear.
No, because I haven't.
Wait,
Okay.
okay.
No,
hang
because
on.
I haven't scribed
Complete-
any new spells.
Completely out of character.
Speaking of,
who needs
that
to?
effect lasts all day.
Does
I know,
anyone
but
need
I'm
to
still hugging
attune
him.
No, what I need you. Never mind.
to items? Because I know we passed on some extra items.
Nope.
I know it's guidance.
Just making sure if anyone hasn't attuned to them.
I
think you needed to attune to anything, or did you already do that?
I have
What?
my
No, I'm good.
displacement cloak. It's not displacement. It's the.
Hey, Queen Reaper, thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going?
Hey,
Queen
Was that a quick drop by before
Yeah,
you
it's
go
a
into that
mirror
siege
image.
life, or are you just not streaming tonight, Queen Reaper?
Mirror image. Mirror image cloak. You got?
No, it's
Yes,
just
I know
it's
for the teddy bear.
it's displacement.
Is it displacement?
Yep.
I thought displacement
Blur.
was where
Blur.
everything has
That's what it is. It's
disadvantage.
called blur.
Blur. That's it. Blur.
I get the guidance.
Blur.
Spells blur.
I just like-
Hey, Paladin,
Displacement is
thank
the
you so
monster.
much for joining us. I know that you're over there in the UK, so expect my DM on Discord and get back to me when you can. It's no
And
rush.
your winnings.
Yeah, and your
Yeah.
winnings.
And your winnings.
Don't forget to. We're gonna hit you up for your address so that we can ship you your copy of Descent into Avernus.
We will keep it private. We promise.
We'll keep it private, we promise. It won't go anywhere outside of
The 7 of
probably
us.
actually not even the 7 of us. Probably just me.
Yeah.
And maybe
It's
some
good.
advertising companies.
Yeah. And maybe 1 or 2 advertising.
We gotta
companies,
make
so.
our money.
You just start getting a bunch of free sample
See,
magazines.
now it's cool.
Dude, huh?
Yeah, now it's cool.
Real festive.
Yeah, bro. Stepping up.
That's gotta be killing your neck, though.
Dude!
Great. But that being said, yeah, we are doing a giveaway tonight. We have 3 more to go, with 1 more chance to win another copy of Descent into Avernus, the new 5th edition module from Wizards of the Coast, plus 2 Dungeons & Dragons essential starter kits that comes with everything that you need to start playing 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons and learn how the game works. So if you've ever been interested in playing or interested in getting it yourself and giving it to somebody you know who's interested in playing, tonight's a great night to participate. And
That's how I started the game.
yeah. As a matter of fact, I think now would probably be a good time to give away one of the essential starter kits.
Ooh,
How about I
giveaway.
walk away over there and just go click that nice little giveaway button?
So
Over there?
Over there.
Oh,
we
Okay.
are going to run the
There.
next giveaway. So you can enter for your chance to win a Dungeons & Dragons essential starter kits. They're pretty cool. They have good reviews. The adventure is supposedly pretty good.
Yeah.
The package adventure.
Yep.
The giveaway is now open.
giveaway
Type
not open. Go on in there.
Exclamation point giveaway to
Exclamation
join.
point giveaway for your chance to win a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition.
You must be
essential starter
followed
kit. You must
and
be
subscribers.
following or subscribed in order to
Yeah,
participate.
and subscribers get a higher chance of winning.
Yes, they do.
It's only fair.
Chat, where do I put the new one?
I didn't know the one thing.
Where'd you get that?
Changes,
You man.
Look at that child. Where'd you get that?
They don't have to re-enter.
Oh,
Or I
okay.
can change it if you want, but I just didn't know.
I think entering is fine.
That's fine.
They've entered once they're in.
Okay. Apparently, if you entered into our previous giveaway, you're automatically entered into the rest of the giveaways for the night.
Oh, interesting.
If you did not win,
If
Grey
you didn't
Paladin.
know, Grey Paladin.
Yeah, Great Paladin won, so he's out.
yeah, you're out. Game over.
Just in time.
time!
Corvo, do
Corvo,
you
get in
want a
there.
starter set?
Yeah.
Get in there. Ha.
2 more from left and right, like on the ears.
Exclamation point giveaway.
For your chance to win the Dungeons & Dragons
Social media
essential
manager over
starter
there.
Get in there. I
Hashtags.
clutched it. Get in there.
Hashtag blessed. Hashtag living my best life.
There you go, Queen Reaper. You're so awesome.
She's in there, yeah.
I'm gonna rank it up, and I'm gonna get it set up, and then I will play Rainbow Six with you in the near future.
In the near
And,
future.
I am terrible though, so just
Hashtag fake.
yeah,
He's not
Yeah.
that bad, I can tell you that much.
He's terrible.
I'm terrible.
No, he's a terrible
There.
person.
No,
The
these
game.
Yeah.
No,
These are just
he
modest
maintained a
kills.
solid medium
Please.
KD the whole time.
That's true. I did pick up that 3-piece in that one match. That was really good on board.
Best part is you
So,
didn't lean once.
that's
So-
true.
So
That
modest.
is
doesn't
true.
lean.
Which way
So
was
modest.
it?
So
Your first lean,
modest.
left or right?
I don't know.
Barely leaned at all.
This man doesn't lean.
Vegas.
He just clicks.
Just
Your
click.
sister went to Vegas? That's cool.
Vegas.
I'll be in Vegas.
Yo, how was
May
the raid?
2020.
Yeah,
How's the raid?
Area 51.
Whoop whoop. Save them aliens. Save them.
Get them.
Sisters going to raid Area 51 party, huh?
Well, yeah, we live in Nevada. Our fight is eternal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
eternal.
That's why we're the
God-
Battleborn state.
Yeah, goddamn government.
The government keeping our aliens from us.
Yeah.
Those are our aliens.
This is the Wild
Listen,
West.
I know that those ain't no goddamn drones up there.
See, there's drones, and then there's the chemtrails.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
They're gonna make it a music festival. Like every year, it's gonna be.
Every year, and we're just gonna tally up how many people get arrested.
Dude, they probably should. That guy should probably just like have an Area 51 raid like event. That he
Yeah.
just- every year he just
Dude,
runs
this
it.
guy's been arrested like
money-
7 times.
That's a money making fucking scheme right there, bro.
Honorary guests based on how many times they've been arrested trying to save aliens.
Dude, I love it. This
You know,
should definitely get
That's a long drive for sure.
On the range of crimes, trespassing is not that bad.
It could be worse.
It could be worse.
Oh man. First annual raid at Area 51.
Yeah,
There we go.
let's do it.
Astral, did you get inside the giveaway? Make sure you hit ! Giveaway real quick if you haven't already gotten into the giveaway
Wait, let me check if
for your chance at winning an essential starter kit for Dungeons and Dragons
Is he
5th
in there?
edition.
Astral.
Astral's not in.
Come on, Astral Diamond, let's go, dude.
Get in there. Get in there.
Give
Look,
Get
man,
in
what
there.
is better than free swag for just hanging out with us and being our friend and supporting us?
Yeah,
you
'cause
know?
we're
You know?
it's like we're paying for friends right now. Come on.
We're-
Get in there.
we
That's
are-
how I live my life.
I don't want
Yeah, I just buy friends.
We do know somebody who seems like they have to buy their friendship on a regular basis.
Don't you worry, Prozac.
No, you're in there, man.
Yeah, you're in there.
I want
Prozac, you entered in the last giveaway, so you're automatically
Wait a
entered into
What
this
were we
one.
talking about?
We're talking about
No, Prozac, you do not need to re-enter.
If you've entered once, you
You
are
know,
entered in until you
it's a pretty high offense, but you know what's a higher offense? Murdering somebody on
Yeah.
a federal base. So once again, it's all about perspective.
Yeah, it's really not a competition.
It's a high offense if you compare it to normal trespassing, but not if you compare it to murder.
You know what? No, it's really an offense.
Is Carvel
Them
in?
keeping them
Let me check.
freaking aliens kidnapped,
That is
right?
offensive.
Or
in.
selling
Carvel,
government
you're in.
secrets.
Astral is still not entered.
That's high
Astral
treason.
said
It
he
comes with the
doesn't
He
want
penalty
doesn't
of
want to get
death.
in on this one.
Aww.
What I say?
I know, Astral. Our hearts.
You know what? You know what? That's good. If you don't want it, shouldn't enter
He's
for
already
it.
got the starter set. He's
Unless you have a
waiting for the
friend.
base ticket item.
Yeah,
Win
yeah.
it for a friend.
Listen, are you sure you don't wire it? Because just because you have it doesn't mean you can't give it to someone else who deserves it.
Yeah, it's an inheritance copy.
All entries have stopped. So,
So,
are we
So-
ready to see who has won themselves a free essential? Let's get that drum roll going. All right, everybody, right? All right. We'll count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
cardio, bro.
5,
Cardio. Keep going. Keep going. You sound like my trainer.
1, and who's the winner? Congratulations, Hibbs, on winning your very own copy of the Dungeons and Dragons
Let's get turned, baby.
5th
He's
edition
going front.
essential starter kit. Comes with
They want
everything
me to have
you
another
need
one. They want me to
to
have them on the
start
ears.
playing Dungeons
The
and
other one is-
Dragons. It's pretty swagalicious, man. So you can hit up DM Legendary Action Official in our Discord to give us the your shipping info. We will send that copy straight to you pronto.
Pronto. Post haste.
Post haste.
Get it? Post.
I want to express we disturbed
Post,
the cat.
like
By the
the
way,
mail?
she was out. She's just like,
You don't have to mail? No? Nobody? Nobody? Alright. We'll try again next time.
It's a new year for us, Astral.
You said we were going to send it right away, and I was like, post haste.
Oh,
Like
post.
the post.
I get it.
That's
That's
a
already
mail.
terrible.
But not the U.S. post because it's slow.
Coldo?
Amazon post haste.
Amazon post
Those
haste.
guys are quick.
So, free 2-day delivery.
You're welcome.
I think you're gonna. All right.
So,
Ooh.
that ends our second giveaway for the night. We still have 2 more to get through tonight. We have 1 more Dungeons & Dragons Essential Starter Kit and 1 more copy
over your
of
forehead.
Descent into Avernus.
2 more? That's 1 more than 1.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
double.
Yeah, that's twice the giveaway. Are you crazy?
Fucking insane!
It's insane. You're insane.
Can we afford this? We're just giving shit away here.
Hey, I've looked at the budget. This is not in the budget. You have some discretionary funds. Are you embezzling? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah, it'll work.
I think that'll work.
Yeah.
You're crazy.
Salutations with the tankard.
Huzzah!
We need to get our own tankards. Maybe
Yeah.
that should have been our donation goal. Get us tankards.
Yeah.
Tankards! If you
Yo.
think we're funny sober,
Wormwood chairs.
we're not any funnier drunk.
Tankards don't grow on trees.
He gets it.
Me and Dylan were discussing it, and our next giveaway, our next donation goal should be Wormwood chairs.
Oh my god.
The
What's that gonna
goals-
cost us? Like
the-
10 grand?
Yeah, the goals
Don't worry
are.
about the cost.
You know,
It's a goal.
Yeah.
We have a
Aim
philosophy.
high.
We have a philosophy behind our goals, and our goals are to benefit the audience.
They
Not
will
your
benefit-
butt.
They will benefit from
Yeah.
the beautiful
I
chairs.
think you'll be just okay if you just do what we told you to do months ago and get yourself a nice little office chair through Mike's discount at Best Buy.
Look, if I did that, it would be smart. And that's totally against character.
Build the table and we'll talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about what can come next after you build our new table.
Yeah, yeah.
Because look, man, you're not holding us back, but Brenda may very well murder you.
Yeah.
She doesn't get to sit at this
I've
table
been getting some DMs
Yeah.
from Brenda, and
Yeah.
And I get it at home.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, there will be no table.
and there will be no chairs, Matt. Your butt will scream in agony.
No! It seems we're at an impasse.
We have the keys to the chains.
So,
When did you get in on this? What the hell?
I'm one of the primary financial backers of the show.
that's true. That's true.
I bought the chains. I have the extra
Everybody
copies.
else is more than welcome, by the way.
Yeah,
Chip in
yeah,
some prize and
you know.
stuff.
I think it looks great.
What is happening?
That being said, we just wrapped up that giveaway. We're actually going to take our break real quick because I need to use the restroom. So don't go anywhere. Hang out. Make sure you, if you're going to lurk and you're not, make sure you drop the exclamation point lurk in there so that we know that like you have the stream open, but you're busy doing other shit. Helps us keep track of who to talk to and who to kind of ignore.
It's the new show.
No, that doesn't sound right. No,
Didn't sound right.
We don't ignore you, but you're out of sight, out of mind. Let's be real.
Yeah, we don't
Okay.
script this, so forgive us.
Yeah.
It's not scripted.
We're not that good.
So we're going to take a quick little 15-minute intermission. We're going to come right back into it and play a little bit more, run another giveaway. At the end of the night, we'll be giving away our final copy of Descent into Avernus. And, yeah, it's all good. It's good times.
Yeah, good
Hope
time.
everybody's having a good time and hanging out with us and everything. It's a little bit more of a mellow episode than...
More us.
Yeah, it's more us. This is
It's
more
us.
us. This
It's
is who we
a
are.
celebration.
And we're fucking terrible.
Yeah.
We're great peoples.
I don't know why any of you subscribe, honestly. You're fucking...
Because we're awesome.
We like
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't fake enthusiasm for more than one sentence in a day.
To be fair, you waste all your fake enthusiasm like at work.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, I'd be happy to help you with
Nick
that.
is a fucking drain, dude, as a person, so I get it.
You. Thank you. He doesn't watch, so I'm allowed to say. I just can't
We've
take
had
it
him
in.
on this show as a guest for like 3 weeks. That dude's a fucking drain on your
Yeah.
patience.
And he doesn't watch. He's busy like coaching
He said
children.
He watches
So-
our party hats.
That being said, we are
He
still
was
working.
not gonna
We are
watch.
still
He's a
working.
liar.
We are still working towards our 500 follower giveaway. And so, if you haven't followed, you know what you've seen tonight, hanging out with us, being special people. Remember to drop us a follow if you think it's worthwhile supporting the channel.
Drop a
Getting
follow and
those
we'll pop more
emotes.
balloons.
Getting those cool emotes that we have. Don't forget to subscribe as well. And we also have a YouTube and Instagram. Check out all of our past archive.
Oh, look at that. New
episodes.
follower. Boom. Pop another balloon. Pop it.
That one's for you.
Let's keep this going. Let's keep this going.
Drag unchain the players.
We'll pop
All right.
balloons until we're free.
We're starting our break now before we peak and destroy our We're going to be right
Just let him electrocute himself.
By the way, we're back.
Are we back?
We are.
Oh, we're back.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
for real.
We are back.
Sorry, got busy discussing the ethics and morality of pairing certain armies in Warhammer.
It happens. Really
Forgot
does.
what we were doing for a second.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? Do you think that the Alpha Legion would like sign up with Ultramarines and then the Tower to shoot at them?
No.
But the Tower teamed up with like orcs.
No.
Do you think
No.
that would ever happen?
No, none of that would happen.
That
for
would never
reason.
happen.
No, come on. Can't we rationalize
That's
it in
where
some
y'all-
way?
That's where you're all wrong, because it's happening tomorrow.
In Fantasyland.
In Fantasyland.
And some of you who are across the ocean, it's happening today.
That's true.
That's a fair
Happening
response.
today.
Oh, I got Tibbs's information, by the way.
Cool, I just messaged him. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I got it. He's taken care of. You're taking care of, Tibbs. I got you, bro. I got you.
I still think you might need to get the boys to teach this
Crazy
man a lesson anymore.
shiznits. So,
The boys.
thank you everybody for hanging out for us. We came back,
watch
we
that
got back
show?
together, but we are ready to play
Yes.
D&D.
It was
So,
excellent.
as you finish up your short rest, getting all your shit together,
Lasers.
get all your shit, put it in a backpack, you know,
Get your shit.
all your
of it.
problems.
All your shit. And buddy.
What's next?
Next, we save the world.
we save the small town.
We save a basement.
The same thing we do
Same
every
basement.
day,
Same.
DM.
Yeah.
Play D&D.
I solved this quest.
No, you don't. But luckily someone's here to help
man,
you.
It was a 10 to solve the quest.
Never mind.
Oh, guess I gotta play this one out, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, can we just what is that when you can do the automatic
Test out.
resolution on
Okay.
civilization?
Oh, yeah. Auto-resolve.
Auto resolve. Auto resolve.
Now you gotta play this one out because your auto resolve didn't come out.
I just really don't want to play this turn. Just
Yeah.
Skip.
Skip.
Skip. Can we skip to the next level?
yeah, the next time an NPC is talking, it's very important. I want to skip this cutscene.
Dude, you know,
Warhammer
that would,
does have a quote, unquote, good faction, and it's called the Imperium.
For the Emperor.
you know,
Some would say it's the Tau, but those are traitors and heretics.
Yeah.
May the Emperor's holy light guide you
I mean,
and embrace you.
The Emperor protects.
Yeah.
they're all
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of they're all kind of terrible.
You
No,
sound like
the-
a heretic.
The game itself is written from the perspective of players like looking at the universe through the eyes of what we are as human beings. So the Imperium is the good guys in the universe.
yeah, because we're versus everybody else, and fuck them.
Each individual codex is up to them to handle, but the main rules and everything and narrative that they take behind it is the Emperor and the golden age of humanity, and from that perspective is how
Astral.
you filter through.
Your words
Plus,
sound like
Honestly,
heresy.
they push the Space Marines more than
Do you need
anything else
emotional
into
training?
people's houses. So
This can be arranged.
that's Games Workshop saying the Space Marines are who you're supposed to be playing, especially if they're Primaris Marines.
The Imperium is graced by
Buy
the
our
light
stuff,
of
please.
the Emperor. They are good.
I'm just
You
waiting
know
for
this.
the Ultramarine that's
You're
going to
not
come out
gonna show
after
it
the
away.
Primarises are over with. You know?
No, the Imperium is obviously good. The Eldar are good too. They kind of messed up along the way, but they're
Hey, they
They're
made a
doing the best
mistake,
they
but
can.
they're recovering.
The Imperium's great for humans.
Yeah,
you got
exactly.
something against humans?
I know. What are you trying to say, Astral? You're not one of us.
No, think of the name Astral.
You're not watching from Area 51, are you?
Either way,
Do you have pointy ears?
enough about Warhammer. What are you guys doing?
Oh, we're just
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Inner Sanctum.
Yeah.
Where is it?
I found the center of the room, and it now is safe.
Yes.
No, the vault we're about to go into.
Oh, the door's in the same room as you guys. It's the
Over
same room.
over the
yeah.
course of our short rest,
Mhm.
we didn't see
No.
anything.
Nope.
Safe in the bubble.
Nope, you sure didn't. Safe in your bubble.
Relax.
Sorry, Malachi responded with, enough about Warhammer. Blasphemy! And I just read that and really just...
Look, you guys are
blasphemy.
all more than welcome to hang out in our Discord and actively participate in conversations about Warhammer, but that's on you if you don't. Just saying.
Give me and Dylan something to chat
Yeah.
about, alright?
Yeah, we gotta respect everyone who's here for D&D,
Yeah.
like all of us.
Let's play.
Yeah.
So,
You look so angelic over there with your white lights.
I know,
Now white
right?
lights and little blues.
Yeah.
See, I see more along the lines of his face is shadowed, which I see my death in, so...
I know, it's a false sense of security.
Yeah, 100%.
Anyway.
It's still...
Well, if you're all done resting, let's go
Eh.
take care of this situation.
Well, let's talk to the deeper voice next. Well, yes.
So,
Let me go grab my sword.
Ooh.
As I pull it from the center of the room.
okay.
The balloons turn funny color.
I mean, you have the keys.
Yep, I get to be the one to place it in because.
Anytime, Lumi.
Yeah.
We've already spent too much time healing. Let's make haste.
You already checked for traps last session and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely we did.
We did again.
Yeah.
I will do it again.
We don't have the bard's bubble here to protect us.
18 plus 15.
You see all 0 traps.
Okay.
I mean, the traps were getting the key. So.
Yeah.
Alright, so I go to the socket.
Matt's so smart.
The
And
adventure
I
was the
get all
trap.
my hexagons and
Huh?
I kind of softly
Hmm?
rearrange it and then shape it in.
Okay, so as you
She
get
called
them
them
into position
hexagons,
and
everybody.
you push it in, there's a loud locking sound. And then you start to hear the turning of gears, and you see in the corners the hinges, you see them roll over and drop and begin to pull back. This mechanical
You do that radio
fashion.
thing?
Then the keys
Giant
like separate and they move, shifting down into like a triangular pattern, and then they spin in place. And then you hear a creaking and a loud, almost slam-like noise as doors begin to open. And as they open, there's a bright, almost blue, radiating light that begins pouring out of the room. For a moment, temporarily kind of blinding you as you try to adjust to looking through. Fuck you, cat. Anyways,
A cat looking at you?
yeah. Giving me the evil eye, man. Well, cats are evil in general, so she always looks
Giving you the
Give you a
eyes.
regular eye.
regular
hairy
eye.
eyeball.
Yeah. Just playing with Mike's jacket.
No,
Anyways,
no, there's just
so
jacket
the
on
doors
the
open.
ledge.
After a moment of adjusting to this bright light, you see that it's a wide room. Wooden floored, wooden poles, staircases. It's a massive looking library on the inside, multi-tiered, almost like the layout of an opera house instead, where it just the tiers go further and further back, like seats. And in the center of this room, there's this strange half-moon device that is shedding this light, and it's almost like a watery-like texture that's rippling across its surface. And standing in front of that, you see the decrepit form of an older human man who's leaning on his staff, like forward, head to it, not moving. In looking even more closely at the portal, you then see that there are human-esque or monstrous-like looking shapes that are frozen, like halfway coming out of this portal, connecting to the ethereal plane. Dozens of them just trying to pour out over one another in some mass shape, stuck in place. So,
Oh dear.
That was horrible.
Well, he said we needed to break the gateway, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well then, shall we break it now?
No time like the present.
Alright. Shall I start with a little bit of magic?
Want to try and do it from afar?
I can do it all the way from back here.
Wait, should
Fine
we
with
check
me.
the room first? Check to see if we can find those items?
Yeah, we don't know what will happen once it's broken, so.
How are you planning on breaking it?
Have you ever heard the sound of thunder?
So shut it.
We've heard you do that spell several times, yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, by the grace of the old god Lonnie Lightning, I will grace it with thunder.
yeah. The old god.
Okay.
So yes, Shatter, sorry. The theatrics got the better of me.
Okay.
Yes, Shatter.
Okay. Me likes
Yeah,
the
Malachi
idea.
says destroying a portal, what could go wrong?
Me likes the idea.
Quit
It's just-
metagaming.
Wouldn't this affect the whole building potentially? Like bring down the entire building on top of this before we check the room?
No, the building we're in is real. The illusion will end, but where we're standing has to be a real place.
Well, no, doesn't shatter like destroy buildings. Isn't like shatter literally the ruiner of buildings.
Yes, but I was going to target it at the center of the top of the portal, hopefully dispersing the sound a bit more, causing less structural damage.
It's impossible to say. Maybe.
Really, I was just winging it, but
It's a good idea. A good thought.
unless someone wants to get close enough to hit it with a hammer, if someone has one. I don't know if we have any tools that might break it.
Well, I mean, we could take a look. It is, you know.
I see where you're going with this, and they invented this thing called words. You could use them and say, let me take a look at it first.
Well,
Go ahead.
Someone said we should take a look around the room first. I just think that's a great idea before we go blowing up a portal.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to do. I'm not going to just simply, I'm not all willy-nilly with explosions.
Children.
Yeah, well, we know you like to jump.
I do.
Without the rope.
Lumi,
Sometime. Okay.
search the room.
Yes.
You got it, sir.
Like from out where you're standing, or are you actually
Yeah,
gonna go in
I'm
there?
gonna go in stealthily and carefully
Okay.
and stealthily.
Okay.
I walk in
Carefully.
behind her.
I walk in as well. I'm not letting my friend be there alone.
Okay.
I will follow.
Everybody going in?
Yes.
I'm gonna put a little,
Everybody going in.
put a little wedge in the door so we can close off.
Little pitting?
Yeah.
You got a little pitting?
I do have little pittance.
Yeah, a little pitting.
You hear it loud?
I want that to close. I don't want her to close.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna go in.
So-
We're
She's
gonna
put on her cone of safety.
I'm putting on my scarf, which is my.
I request the
Let's just
tone of silence.
someone buy her just a real scarf so she can feel in character when she's at the table.
I do have one.
We'll get Alex some werewolf claws. for
Just the-
Halloween,
just the
so
claws?
Just claws. So
Yeah.
when he transforms,
Yeah.
like
I'm a monster.
We got some sewing to do.
yeah. So as you all enter this inner sanctum, you see like the breadth and size of it, and you realize that there is no way that you are standing inside of the building that actually exists inside of Farmland. The architecture, the design, the vast amount of and quantities of scrolls, books, and templates that are stored away on these shelves up in this building, wherever you are, it's not in the same place that you were when you came in. Probably by design, through the nature of experimenting with magic like this, the wizard probably took the extra precaution of creating some sort of demi-pocket plane that connected to the actual house. So stepping through that threshold into this room, you know that you're not actually in the house anymore at this point.
Oh dear Lord.
And as you kind of move in and go around, you see that there's like this strange, almost like minuscule amount of movement coming from the ghosts and ethereal creatures trying to pour through the portal. You can see that while frozen in this almost temporal state, it seems as though they have been slowly but surely, over however many years, moving away from the portal. And you see, as you walk by, you can see the eyes following you from where they are, looking at you. The wizard, however, doesn't move. Still taking a good look at his body, he's withered, worn, almost just a husk of a human being that he once was. Either magic or some other effect of using this type of magic has seemed to have aged him either more rapidly or harmed him in some way, sapping his life energy from him. As you know from previously, that this only happened 11 years ago. But then you start to hear the whispers again, like you heard on the outside. Slightly more intense, they pick up, and you start to almost feel the voices inside your heads as they talk to you, whispering inane, strange, maybe incantations, the voices piercing your mind, telling you to to die and trying to get you to obsess over violence and anger and murder, it becomes difficult to keep a clear mind as you enter this room and are exposed to what's happening. So, what are you looking for?
I'm trying to find relics.
Okay, so you're just gonna it's a huge building, so where are you looking for specifically? Like just them?
No, I don't want to be near them. After hearing the voices, they creep me out.
No, the relics. Just looking around the room, you see some scattered stacks of tipped over tomes and books. Most of them seem to be covered in like cobwebs or webs of some sort. Dusted. Nothing here has been cleaned. You even see like kind of the wreckage of what looks like damaged machinery, possibly nearby. One of them, a very smaller version of what was in the entry atrium or foyer, whatever. With the strange orbs and on these like elliptical rings. Most of it probably damaged from the portal opening or whatever happened as a result of doing that. Definitely scattered. They've been tipped over. There was a great amount of force that came out of opening this portal and connecting it.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna look for a complete version of the disassembled orb that I saw.
When on the ground floor here?
Yeah, we'll start on the ground floor. Why not?
Okay. What's everybody else doing?
I guess I'll take a gander around as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for any items or anything of significance like that. Anything that... never mind, I don't know if I can look for magical items of any kind because I don't have that ability.
What do you mean?
Fuck it. I mean, I can cast Detect Magic, see if there's anything else in the room.
I'm sure you're gonna detect a lot of it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll cast Detect Magic.
In the last 10 minutes, you know what you're looking at a little bit.
Exactly. Get a better idea what the heck's going on.
I'm
Okay.
going to search through the tombs and fallen
The tomes?
tomes.
Okay. Sauce?
I think I'm just gonna stay on my toes and kind of like watch and be wary of anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up and get a closer look at these spirits these beings trying to break out of the portal.
Yeah.
See if I recognize them in any tangible ways, or can recall anything specific about creatures like this.
Be careful, Hargraves.
They whisper. They talk to people.
You've had training, I assume. Block your thoughts. Empty your mind if you can.
Empty your mind.
It's already empty. Yeah, I'm gonna go up and eyeball the gate as well.
The gate or the
Portal?
the portal and
The
the
portal?
and the creatures trying to come out through it.
Yeah.
Well, I have a holy man with me. Should be fine. A holy dragonborn.
Okay.
However you say that in this
So
setting.
you guys watch as Lumi, Voss, and Thalen just kind of disperse quickly up to the nearby scattered tables and equipment and start like looking through them, opening books, pulling things off of these shelves, and just trying to get through as quickly as possible. And then you see Solas kind of stand guard. He turns up his lantern and starts kind of like looking around. And while doing that, you see every once in a while, like moving that beam of light around the room, you see like the scattered shapes of like shadowy figures, sometimes passing through the light and moving around, sometimes looming over one of your compatriots, looking at them or reaching out to them, and then they're gone. There's definitely something very active going on in this room. So can I get a religion check from you?
Oh yeah. What is 12?
So 12? Okay. There's kind of a lot of conjecture about exactly what existence is like on the ethereal plane for these disembodied souls that have been like trapped between the veil and going to the places that they're supposed to. You have read lore on sometimes fiendish influence making its way into this plane, trying to find a way through. But it's really just conjecture. Nobody's really 100% sure, but a lot of times spirits that are stuck on the ethereal plane are stuck there because they're angry, they're lost, or they feel like whatever happened to them was unjustified, and they want to find a way back as desperately as possible. And that's more or less over time. It can kind of morph and change the original form of these lost souls from wherever they come from. And looking at what's coming through, it's a lot of humanoid shapes, and you don't see anything that stands out as peculiar per se. You're not sure. Possibly you could maybe find a ritual if you had the time to maybe lay them to rest or give them peace. Maybe the Veiled Queen would be interested in dealing with these souls. You're not really sure. Can I get a... What did you want to do again?
He's investigating.
I just wanted to see if I have knowledge of undead creatures like this. Like, just get a better visual on them and just kind of explore.
Yeah, make a
Learn more, maybe.
make a history. No, make a. How high is your int?
My int is 10.
10? Okay, so no bonus.
Yeah, no bonus.
Um,
I do have Hunter's Bane that grants me advantage on intelligence checks to recall information about undead.
yeah, make a religion check.
A religion check. Okay, I don't get that. A religion.
You know what? No, make a history check. That's fine. Make a history check.
Ooh, glad I rolled like that. 14.
Just kind of observing what's going on. You don't recognize any of the shapes that match whatever this ghost is that's been haunting you guys as you've been making your way through. Nothing stands out specifically, but you do seem to recognize one, maybe 3 or 4 very common ghosts that you've been familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
They're given away immediately by their elven visage as being banshees, intermixed with some generalized specters and ghosts. But nothing seems otherworldly outside of their humanoid shapes or shapes that they felt.
Seems like some of these spirits are banshees, and some of your more standard ghost apparitions and creatures of that nature. I don't know if that other specter got out, and if so, why not just kill the wizard?
Maybe she can't. Never mind.
She's obviously been able to explore the house, so she probably got past here. I don't really understand it myself.
She probably flew from this chamber without trying to kill him and then couldn't get back because it's in a different plane.
Possibly. I don't know. That's beyond my skill set. But I can tell you this. If those get out before we're able to close this, those banshee screams will kill us by themselves.
Which ones? Those ones? As I point to the forms.
Yeah, those two right there. They're extremely dangerous. And I don't know if there's anything. We don't even know what's behind them. All it takes is for their forms to get just past this open gateway, and we're done.
Well, the orb's got to be nearby somewhere.
Any luck with the orb? I call up.
You get investigation checks. To you.
What do I sense with my detect magic?
Oh yeah, you cast detect magic. Oh, tons of magic.
Lots of magic. All the magic.
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge. There's a great deal of of magic centered around the portal, as well as faint sources like scattered throughout, more or less within range, just kind of scattered throughout the different stacks. And most of them read with the kind of magical signature that comes with like spell scrolls and such and small items. Nothing truly like a powerful per se.
I want to start going to each like little faint one I feel for the 10 minutes that I have.
Okay.
And if Lumi or anyone else is nearby, I'm like, hey, check that stack. There's something there. And I want to go through and try to move around the room to cover as much ground as I can.
Okay. That's fine.
I want to add to the investigation. Obviously, I'm looking for the orb, but while I'm going through the stacks and the tables, I'm also looking for like an index of this library, if there is one.
Okay. Yeah, you do. You find an index, and
well,
there's it's a lot of it has been worn and destroyed. And looking through it, though, you do find that he had a very specific system for categorizing magical items and keeping them. And going through, you can see that there's a great deal of magical items that are all throughout. Some of them on the very furthest levels, places you can't even see. He has like a staff of force. There's a robe of wizard kind. There's you see all kinds of very powerful relics are kept in storage inside this building. But you do see an entry for Sultanas artifacts, and it's on the fifth floor back in a study room.
Okay. So before I start calling out to the group about what I see, I want to investigate specifically magical weapons, if there are any.
Kind of scrolling through, you do find some entries for some rods and some like a spear and a trident, and also some sort of great sword that belonged to some paladin.
All right. So I take out the index, or I scribe the location for the great sword. I scribe the location for the orb. Yeah, let's not get too greedy. Let's get out of here. I pull out the page with the great sword. Two of you need to go here. There's a weapon.
Sure. All right, I grab it. Who's coming with me?
Lumi, you want treasure?
Yeah.
Pick a partner. Go here. The orb is there.
Okay.
Who's going with me? What's this greatsword for?
I don't know. It's the name has been smudged. I can't really tell, but it has
Is there any description on it?
a place of significance. It's got its own pedestal. The rest are on shelves. It must be something important.
Here, Alferes, do you want to come with me?
How far is it?
Within range. I want the leader with me.
Yeah,
just in
hold
case.
on. What do you mean within range?
Come on, let's
I
go.
grab it from you. How far is it?
It says it's category level 50,
Okay.
catalog 200.
All right. How do we get there?
Looks like 50th floor, room 200.
You know what? Give me the scroll. Give me the scroll.
The flight?
Yes.
All right, 10 minutes.
So 50 floors up or down?
You don't know. You have no idea what this is, how this is organized.
Is there? Okay, I look up. Is there multiple tiers up?
There is multiple tiers. Like I said, it looks like an atrium seating. So as you go up, they go up, and the next floor goes back and up and back and up, and they just go further and further and further in that manner
Infinity.
in a full circle.
So it's kind of like.
Yep.
So
We're like in a coliseum.
Yep.
that's dope.
An
Basically.
endless coliseum.
So it read. How did it read?
5200.
52. So floor 50.
Level 50, catalog 200.
You know what? Never mind. I've got this. Maybe. Hopefully I don't die.
Listen, don't get lost, but I assume if you head down.
And so, if you're doing this, are you giving up on looking for the spell scrolls and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll cast. Detect. Does detect magic?
Yes.
Concentration.
Yes.
Cool.
It's concentration.
And if I use the spell scroll, I have to maintain concentration, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
I just want to
Have someone else cast it on you if you want to get around it. which would be Voss.
Voss,
He's the only one that can
cast
cast
it on me.
Okay.
I'll go as fast as I can. If I can't, if I make it more than, if I don't make it there close enough within, oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I had to move seats. It's going to be bad habit of mine. I sincerely apologize.
All your cameras are belong to me. I'm in everything. I am the center.
Listen, my magical education is great. I know a lot in theory. But for whatever reason, when I try to speak the weave, when I try to make it... Alright. I hope this doesn't fail. That's all I'm saying.
If it fails, but I'm not going there.
The check is what, 10 plus the spell's level?
Yeah, which
Okay.
is 13. Alright, sweet. So,
You do not fly.
I put the scroll to your
Well, the
chest,
flying has to come from somewhere.
and I say, also, I learned from...
I agree, Astral really is, dude. Him and Mike.
my interactions with the weave. I learned from... Alright, this is happening, I guess.
I cast up.
We're the festive side.
Yeah.
These people that we know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I learned from men who learned from devils, so this is going to be uncomfortable. Are you ready?
I'm perfectly fine.
Good.
Let's do this.
I cast into it, and it like brands you with fire. The scroll onto your chest, which stings.
Oh my lord, that is way worse than the last time I was branded.
And so you see more hot waves of heat waves that come off of you for like a short moment, and there's that burning sensation on your chest, and then you start to see bits of smoke come up from over your breastplate, over the what is that called? The
Gorget?
Gorget, yeah.
All right, gone.
Okay.
10 minutes. If I feel like I can't make it back to them, I want to go as far as I can in 5 minutes. I'm making sure I can fly back, basically. If in 5 minutes I can't feel like I'm not close enough to the damn item, like I'm not 50 floors up and close, I'm going to turn the fuck back and come back, because I'm not walking back.
You can run down. It's all downhill.
Yeah. You just
Max?
I couldn't.
I have feather fall. I can just...
What? You've never taken a shortcut before?
Yeah, I can't go off this.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's... gone.
Alright, so, Lumi, reading this and looking at it, looking at the way there was a lot of damage on the lower floors, so a lot of the markings and of the numbers and floor levels and stuff within the first 10 floors have been damaged.
Mhm.
But kind of using that reference and quickly figuring out the order in which the floors are numbered and how the rooms and labeling goes, you find your way straight to the workshop, and you burst through the door, and you see a gallows filled with people that you recognize, that you used to travel with.
Can I ask what a gallows is?
It's where they hang people.
Oh, like
The
oh,
gallows.
gallows.
No.
That's
Gallows.
guillotine.
Oh.
No,
That's
like
a good-
like you see a wood beam.
You know, in
a rope
in
with ropes.
Western movies.
She probably doesn't.
No, she probably doesn't.
A
Doesn't
Western
like
pirate
cowboys.
movie
It's
where-
Americano.
Have you seen the,
It's
have you seen the Pirates of
Americano.
the Caribbean?
Yeah.
Do you know in the beginning scene of the whole movie when they're going up the boat and you see those 3 guys hanging there from that little wood beam under the rock?
That's a gallows?
That's a gallows.
That's a type of
scene where
No,
Jack Sparrow
that's
was
not a
literally
gallows.
giving his last
That's a
rites.
display.
It's a display, but a gallows is something set up like that, but it has a trap door where they line everybody up, they tie the ropes, and then they pull the trap door and everybody hangs.
It's a device designed for hanging people publicly.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh, God, yeah.
And so you see the faces of these people that you used to travel with, and you recognize all of them. And they're all staring at you. And this is 5 feet away from you as you come through the door. And then you see their eyes kind of turn pitch black as you hear the sound of a latch and a crank. And they all drop. And you watch as they start struggling.
Oh, not a good hanging.
They start struggling because their necks didn't break when they dropped, and they're choking to death. And you can hear the sounds of them choking as they start grasping for the for these
Oh,
for the
my
ropes
hanging's
around their
going,
neck and
yeah.
trying to figure it out. And they start reaching out towards you. And then you see one particular face that, much like you remember, has this very calm and accepting demeanor to it, but looks straight at you. And you suddenly look to your left and your right, and you're in a crowd once again, with all the same people. And looking past the gallows, you now see the cityscape of the barony you were in. You watch them slowly but surely, once again, choke to death. And then you hear the laugh, a laugh that has haunted you for so many years, of the Baron who ordered their hanging, of your friends in the background. And when you turn, you see the specter as she reaches out for your face. So I need you to make a DC 16 wisdom saving throw.
How could you do that to my character? Your character's
He-
gone through a
He
puncher.
didn't do it to the character, he did it to you.
He
Is
did
that
it
this?
to me. So it's a constitution?
No, wisdom.
Wisdom.
Oh.
Hey.
Whoa!
21.
21. So as she reaches forward, you shake your head and you pull out your dagger and you strike at her and you hit her straight in the forehead and you see these black lines kind of just curl forward across her face and like porcelain it shatters. And then you realize you're just standing in this workshop again. And looking around, you immediately see this on this pedestal in the middle of the room. There's this orb, this mechanical gold and silver like device that's sitting there, and you run over and you grab it.
While grabbing it, I just, like, my mind is still shooken.
Mhm.
And, like, I start twitching
Okay.
with the orb. I know I wasn't there for you all. God damn it. Then I just walk away, try and not think about it.
Okay.
Just better not fuck with me again.
Okay. If sometime after you see them leave, you guys are watching the portal, and you see like a shape change, like in the portal. You look back, and it seems like something is missing. Something isn't there that was there originally, and you can't really put a finger on it. But you kind of look back and go, "Wait, that looks different than it did a minute ago." But you can't quite figure out why it's that way.
It's not one of the banshees, is it?
And then
That's-
Solash, you suddenly feel a drop in the temperature,
You see that?
and now it gets very, very cold in the room. And you all start to
It looks
feel like this
different.
cold air come across your scales, across your body.
Did something get out?
Something happened.
Don't just stand there. Does it look different to you?
So, boss, as you're kind of going through this and reading through that, you grabbed a
Guy
couple
guys.
real quick locations nearby and went to find that you find a couple of spell scrolls in like a few of them. So you find a spell scroll of
Hold on. Wait.
always be ready for loot, ladies and gentlemen.
This is my spell scroll book.
Yeah.
Nope. Wrong book.
Wrong spell scroll book.
You want me to write them down for you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Redundancy
Kobold.
is good.
Right. Write them down.
Hit it.
Every word.
Oh shit.
So you find a spell scroll of magic weapon.
Magic weapon.
Ooh. You find a spell scroll of cloud of daggers.
Spell scroll of a cloud of daggers.
And you find a spell scroll of chromatic orb.
Chromatic orb. I don't know why, but I felt like that's fact. Chromatic orb.
And then on a random table nearby, kind of almost intermixed with a bunch of other, like, interesting looking fragments and pieces of metal, you find one particular piece of, like, mangled like stone fragment of this like interesting like rainbow light colors, and as you kind of handle it, it definitely seems like it's some sort of magical item. And judging from inspecting it on the bottom, you see that there are some incantations carved on it, and it's a relic.
Magic rainbow stone.
So what is it?
It's a relic.
It's a relic.
You have to
Magic.
identify
Of
it.
magical rainbows.
Just write down Infinity Stone.
Maybe
Yeah.
it summons a
So
leprechaun.
it's like a kind of like a pearlescent stone looking thing.
Yeah, it's less pearlescent and it's more like black. And as you move it,
With
it has
rainbow.
almost like
Okay.
different colors and shades inside of it.
Summon forth a creature, a leprechaun. Steal his gold.
One pot, black, empty.
Okay.
One angry leprechaun.
So you guys just see me like going through shelves and like stuffing shit in my coat.
Mm.
Grab a rock, stuff that in the pocket.
Real hoarder.
I thought that smell was brimstone. Apparently it's shit.
Well, I do smell a little like brimstone.
Anyways, so Thalen, you start flying up the levels, going in any direction, looking for numbers, and you start to see in the areas where it wasn't damaged by the force down below from the portal opening. You start to pick up on the numbers, and you can see the way that the columns are labeled. You get this idea that if you continue going the direction you are, then you'll probably hit level 50, and then it's just a matter of figuring out what the room 200 means.
Epic level.
Yeah, I'll fly up to floor 50.
So you just fly right up there. After about, 2 minutes of solid flight, you finally reach floor 50, and you land on the landing and looking to the left and right. This floor 50 is... They've been getting further and further, but at this point, it's basically nothing but stacks. Just stacks of massive amounts of books and scrolls. And like looking down these corridors, it's like a maze that just stretches for you have no idea how far.
What does my detect magic pick up?
Your detect magic?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Is there any markings or anything on any of the pedestals?
You mean on the
Yes,
stacks?
on the columns.
Stacks?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're numbered.
What are their numbers?
It looks like intermittently, like even, like maybe ascending from left to right across the room. At this point, level 50 is like, you have no idea, like 1,000 yards in diameter from the center.
I'm gonna do.
Are they close to 200? Maybe.
Well, they're numeraled, so
Yeah.
head towards 200.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up the numerals and try to head for 200 as fast as I can.
Okay. So, as you're going, you're just speeding past these as quickly as you can. And after about another 2.5 minutes or so, you come back around and you find a stack that is labeled 200, but it doesn't look like any form of room. It's just a stack that says 200.
It's just a stack of books.
Yeah, it's a stack.
Oh fuck!
It's a row.
Yeah, it's a
I'm
row.
gonna
Row 200.
Lie back. I've got another.
You got basically 5 minutes.
I got 5 minutes.
Please check the Discord.
It looks beautiful.
Oh god! Oh god! Here we go.
It looks great. Dude, I got the same cold dead eyes too.
Bravo! Bravo!
That's good.
So I got technically. Fuck it. I'm gonna down for at the very most 2 minutes. A minute and a half.
Okay. So you start going down there, flying just in a straight line. You have to kind of go under and over a couple of stacks that seem to have like fallen and into disrepair, and just like stacks of them. And there's these like huge, thick spider webs that are just like running through this entire section, and it's dark, and you can't it starts to become difficult to see like further than the 60 feet that you have for your dark vision as you start to have to slow down in order to make your way through some of these crumbling towers of books and tomes. You don't really find a room at this point.
As I flew down, did I feel any magic as I was flying down?
No.
Fuck. I guess I'll fly back. I'll turn around and fly back.
Okay. Alright, yeah, so you just turn back, going the same way you came before, heading to the exit. When you get to the end of the aisle, you find yourself somewhere completely different.
It's a trap!
You're trying to find your way back to the center of this like Coliseum, and you're in this like open meadow. There's a tree at the top of this small knoll, and you are looking around, and you see like 3 horses to your left,
Ponies.
and like tied off to these stakes off the side, and you hear like a really lovely melody being played, and you kind of look around, snapping your head, looking to the back, and you're off this path and this road, and you can see along this road that you can see wagons moving past, and you're a little confused, but you look at the tree, and you see the figure of someone sitting against the tree on the other side. And then it strikes you, and you remember, you're like, this is a very familiar day from your past. And you recognize the horses. They belong to you, Geralt, and Casey. And then the figure moved from behind the tree, and it's Casey. And you see her, and she has her wide-brimmed hat and her cloak and her bustier and cut tight boots and leather. And she has her sword, and then you hear on the other side of that, you hear Geralt
Desert Locust
calling out to you. Dalen, where are you? Come over here. And then Casey just waves to you, like to come up to her. And you know that this is a day from your past, but you don't remember exactly what it was. So you, having nowhere else to go, you start moving forward up this knoll of the hill.
It's a trap.
And you get to the top, and she pulls off her hat, her long auburn hair drifting down to her shoulders, and that light and youthful skin and beauty that she has as two young people. You see Geralt sitting on the other side, and he's sitting at camp and hanging out, and he's playing his lyre, and there's a fire cooking, there's a smell and a rush of remembers. And then as you walk forward, you feel Casey's hand as she puts hers on your hand and brings it up to her and kind of pulls you aside for a moment. And then you remember that this is the one time that the first time she ever kissed you, that you could solidify your feelings for one another. And so she pulls you in, and you feel the soft touch of her red lips upon yours as she embraces you closely. And there's the moment where you feel complete joy, just as if you had been there that day again. And it just comes back to you, and you remember that would be
forever.
The last time that she would ever show that affection, that you would ever have a chance to. And then she pulls away with a smile, and as she smiles, you see that her mouth has fangs. As she snaps to your neck, and you feel them sink into you, and you feel the throbbing and the pumping of the vein in your neck and the searing pain of it as you try to get her off and you can't. And you feel these long, agated claws latch into your side and your back and tear into your flesh as you try to break the embrace. I need you to make a save.
Save or be loved forever.
DC 16 Wisdom.
Oh, wait, wisdom?
You're like, uh-oh.
Rock a bar, baby. Rock a bar.
Would you want to use...
16.
16? So as she latches into your neck, you pull her off and you push her forward and she falls to the ground. And then the shape, twisted and mangled, turns into that spectral form as it tears away and just disappears and just fades out of it. And you find yourself in the center of floating over everybody. Far down below, you can still see your friends working on whatever it is that they're currently working on, trying to search for this artifact.
Holy shit. Oh, that fucking bitch. So I'm assuming I didn't go down aisle 50 then. Or...
Yeah, you did.
Well, you did.
Don't worry about it.
Alright. I was just curious. Fuck this shit, I'm out. And I fly right the fuck back down.
Okay.
All right. Well, I let go of the concentration on that.
Okay.
You fall.
50 levels.
50 levels.
50 levels.
Let me
Hey, there he is.
50
Here he
DC.
comes.
come to die.
Someone cast Featherfall because he's gonna need it.
All right. Yeah. As soon as he
I'm not-
gets back, I mean.
I'm not concentrating on that
But,
shit anymore.
You. After I was done looking for anything that's interesting on this level, I actually wanted to check out the wizard and see if he had anything on his person.
Okay.
It's not even cold yet.
He's pretty cold.
So looking at him, he does. He has the staff. It looks like he has his robes. He has several vials, possibly potions, on his person. You don't see a spell book on him necessarily,
That's what I was looking for.
but you do sense that strange, distortion with the magic involved there.
So I don't mess with the staff because I assume his concentration is going through it. But I do kind of lean into his ear and whisper, if you have a book, I'm sure it could help us along our road. And since your road is ended,
Do I hear
you
this?
can, may I take it?
So you get no response.
Do I hear this?
No.
He probably can't hear me. Alright. I fucking rifle through his pockets.
God damn.
He's about to expire.
I'm just saying. Thunderclap is a
New
thing.
character, but not much has changed, huh?
No, not a whole lot.
Okay, so you're just gonna go through his pockets, right?
Yeah. I mean,
So
I
as
do
you,
whisper
as you
to
reach,
him.
after you whisper to him, you reach over to go through, move aside his to get to the vials, and you suddenly see your hand start to deform as you reach in,
Alright.
and it starts to age
Ooh,
immediately.
pull back.
So I need you to make a saving throw.
No!
DC 17 Constitution.
Sweet! I'm good at that, and I rolled nice. It's a pass. I rolled a 19.
So as you see it start to happen, you immediately retract your hand without any ill effect. You look at it for a moment, and everything goes back to normal. Then there's a shift in the air in the room, and you feel a heavy force fall on your shoulders. And as you're all looking around the room, you start to see things start to rot, and they begin to crumble, and you start to see cracks start to showing up in the paint and the fine trimmings of the room, and see the railings begin to fall apart and collapse inwards and fall onto the floor, and the books start to shrivel up and decay. Tomes suddenly start to become covered in webs and dust and dirt on the floor. parts of the ceiling or floors above seem to have collapsed and are now just laying on this deformed floor around you. And the room gets dark. The ambient lighting coming from above dissipates, and it just becomes a cold and dark space.
We've got to destroy it now.
The illusion is failing. Yes, it's time.
How far? Am I still flying down?
No, you get down like, I don't know, a minute after this.
Oh, cool. All right, let's go back to the bloody door. Back away.
Okay.
Everyone watch their shit.
Lumi's kind of just holding onto the orb, still shaking and not focusing on what's happening.
I pull my sword out, and I aim it at the top of the portal. And I say, shatter.
Okay. You cast Shatter?
I cast shatter.
Roll for damage.
Oh, shit. All right.
All of it.
Roll for
I have
damage.
a question. This is a structure. Can I double it?
Does the spell say you double it on structures?
Yes.
Then you do.
Structures and content.
I just wanted to make sure before I rolled. Oh my god, how did I get there?
Because you went back.
Back. Back.
Fucking parrots. So we're gonna get
We did it.
13.
There we go.
29 points of
29?
29 points of thunder damage. It's just thunder.
Okay.
Thunderous.
Yeah. So he casts thunder, and there's a blast of sound as it just blares out from the portal, and you see a wave of force strike, and you start to see sections of the building up top. Some levels just collapse down all the way, just splitting in two as these cracks run up the Colosseum and outwards. So much so that you see them kind of shift, the landings shift, and some of them completely collapse downwards onto the level below them. The floor below you just splinters as floorboards shift up and snap upwards, flying in the air. And you see the portal device like wean and twist and crack. And there's a destabilization in the portal as it waves. And then it doesn't fall apart though. It bends underneath the magical force, but still stands strong. But then you hear a voice inside your minds. As it sounds female. The wizard still staying in place though. The creatures coming out of the portal don't seem to have really changed, but now you see that there is one larger looming twisted figure begins pushing its way forward out, moving aside, crawling over the bodies. It comes out, its twisted, massive, unhinged jaw and lengthy tongue, and its wild, fierce, like blue glowing eyes as it crawls its way forward out of the portal and begins coming closer. And you hear the voice, "You won't take the soul from me. These souls belong to the soul eaters," as it comes forward and pushes its way out of the portal. And then you hear and feel a blast of psychic energy. Everybody needs to make saving throws.
A blast of psychic energy!
What are we saving? What's the saving throw?
Hold on, relax.
Oh no!
DC 16 wisdom saving throws.
Am I near Alpharius?
Yeah, are you guys near me?
I mean, we're crowded by the exit, aren't we?
I mean, no, you guys didn't describe yourselves as crowding the exit, so no.
Shit.
You saved
Uh.
it. You could.
Wisdom, you say?
Yep. Wisdom, I say.
Got me a 5.
I got me a 5.
All right, man.
Yeah, with a natural 1.
That's good.
Yeah, it's great. So it's what I'm supposed to be good at. I'm not.
So failed.
Passes, fails,
I super failed.
Fail.
fails,
Fail.
fails, dump them.
Fail.
Yeah. So.
Oh, sorry, I passed.
So I'm sorry, guys.
I rolled a 15.
Oh, nice.
I rolled a natural 1.
Whoa.
Plus 4.
Rough.
And I couldn't flick my coin because wait, I can't flick my coin
I
into
accidentally
saving
just closed that
no.
very important page.
So I can't do it for saving throws.
No, you're not going to be able to flip your
Oh
coin as a
no,
reaction.
page is closed? Does that mean we automatically win?
No,
Oh, yes!
Coin out, flip it,
The whole autoplay
We
through
still
the
have
module
2 more
works.
giveaways.
Yeah,
Stay tuned,
autoplay
everyone.
through the module. Only like one person makes it out alive.
Giving
Oh yeah,
away
you autoplay through.
2
So 4 of you make
more
new characters.
giveaways.
I rolled for all of you.
All you have to do is be a follower. Subscriber gets double XP points.
They get double the chance, my dear.
Double
Double the
the
chance.
chance.
They are graced with the luck of Taiki. They are more likely to win.
Don't
No,
worry, guys.
if isn't that cheating?
No.
Isn't Taiki about like luck?
When
That's
you
why
are
it's
graced
luck?
with a second life by
So-
gods, are you cheating? No, you're
Yes,
lucky.
a little bit.
You're loved.
Everyone who passes takes no damage, but everyone who fails takes 15 psychic damage.
Owie.
It's not the end of the world.
As there's
It's not nice though.
as there's this psychic lash, this high-pitched sound strikes the inside of your mind, and it becomes your thoughts are scattered, and you suddenly are just lost with no recollection of what is happening, and it begins to just pain you, and you try to protect your head, but you can't get rid of the sound. And once again, you hear that voice: "Soul belongs to me." And the room begins to further degrade as parts of the floor underneath your feet begin to shift and fall out from underneath you.
Oh, good.
I reel back and scream.
Perception check. What's underneath us? Where does it go?
I don't know. Yeah, how far does it go down?
From what you can tell, it seems to
6.
fall into nothingness.
Perfect. No, I get it.
No.
All right, I
There
want
doesn't seem to be any kind of floor or any kind of lighting or anything underneath that you can see. It just seems to be collapsing into just pitch black nothingness.
Question: those of us affected, are we? How long till we figure out what's going on?
Like,
How
is
disoriented are we? How
there
long?
any effects to this spell?
Yeah, like. Oh, what's going on?
You're watching this.
There's a horrible creature. What happened?
Thalen, hit it again.
All right.
Do it again.
God damn it. And I fling another shatter at the device.
Okay.
Actually,
Roll.
before I do it, I'm going to step closer to the door.
Oh, sure. We're all headed for the door, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, most of you are reeling in pain and falling to your knees, but sure, yeah, you're heading for the door.
Crawling
I begin
for the
crawling
door.
away. I'm like, mother of God.
I want to try and magic missile the thing coming through the door, too.
Magic missile?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's that?
Yeah, I got it right. $31. I try to roll it again.
31?
31 thunder damage. Just
Oh.
yeah, because it's doubled, so it's 68. Yeah, 68. Loosen them spell slots, baby.
Okay, so
Can't take spell slots to the grave.
so
Yes, you can.
so once again, there's a blast of thunder, and the room further just begins to collapse inwards on itself as a whole section wall just comes in toppling off from the town from way up above. You can see it like 1,000 feet above as like some object is now falling down towards you all. A whole side of this Colosseum just collapses in outwards and just falls, just lost to whatever. You see nothing but empty, strange space devoid of
Just a
definition
void.
on the outside, just nothingness.
Cool.
And the portal, once again, it bends and begins falling inwards and over, and it crashes into the ground. And you see there's a strange white pinpoint of light that comes up from underneath your feet as it just comes upwards, blasting out. And then the floor collapses and the device just begins falling down below. You feel underneath your feet as the floorboards begin to give way, the floor collapsing underneath you as you scramble for the door, trying to run away. But you hear one last scream from the creature, from this soul eater. in your minds. So, everybody needs to make a DC 16 Constitution save throw this time, or be paralyzed.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Fuck you. That's a pass. That's a
I'm
pass.
supposed to be good at this.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a lot of fails.
4 of us
That's a-
paralyzed.
That's a lot of fails. So,
Ooh.
as this lashes out, you hit the threshold of the door, and those of you who failed, you fall to your knees, and you stop where you are. As who passed?
Those two.
You two?
Just those two.
As you run forward, trying to help get past your friends, you realize that they just like drop to the ground and fall. As you hear this psychic wail kind of just disappear and fall off of your mind clears suddenly.
Are there like steps, or is it just an open doorway?
It just goes back to the room you came in from.
Can I stop, pivot, and get behind, use my large Goliath form to get behind and just kind of try and push them in?
Maybe one of them.
I grab Solas.
So as you see this, you see that large chunk fall through this of ceiling, whatever it was, this massive like statue of Mitria just come crashing through the center, just obliterating whatever floor is left.
I get
All of
behind.
your friends are just right at the edge of this floor where it's collapsed.
I'm gonna get behind them and just grab as many as I can. If it's just one, it's just one. I'm gonna start throwing them through the door. Just using my gargantuan strength and my ability to carry heavy shit, and just start hucking them.
Okay. Yeah.
I've been hucked.
Alright, so you grab him first.
Yep.
Solas. I grab
Solas?
Solas first. He's
Give me
little.
a strength check.
A little bit heavy.
Beefy.
24.
Ooh.
24?
Mhm.
Okay. So, 24. Yeah, so you just, you grab Solas real quick, drag him up to his feet. He's in this strange...
Oh,
like,
you're a
base
heavy
thing,
little dwarf.
and you just, like, push him, and he just tumbles through
Get
the
in there!
the other side of the threshold. What are you doing, Alfarius?
Oh, I'm gonna be by the door as the end husker. Catch him, really throw him out.
Okay. Yeah,
Daisy chain.
So you feel Solas, like, kind of slam into you, and you just turn him and, like, just tumble him, like, over real quick, like, into the room.
Who's furthest back?
You're all kind of in the same space. So, as you guys started heading for the door when the first scream came out,
Well, I yell at Boss to get in this door. Boss, come on! I cast command on Boss to get through this door.
okay. Are you sure you want to do that?
I'm
Yeah.
super
Because he's paralyzed, so he can't follow through with the command no matter what you give him.
I'm not doing an Arcana check. I cast command on you.
Fair enough.
Good roleplay.
I don't resist. I twitch
Yeah.
some.
All right, yeah. He twitches on.
What is his problem?
We gotta get him out. I'm gonna transform. Try and get stronger.
Faster.
Faster, stronger.
Not smarter.
Not smart. Definitely not smarter. Act of desperation.
Yeah. So you run over and you start grabbing them and pulling them forward, and like one by one, you move them into the room, and just one at a time, just grabbing each person and pulling them forward. Starting with, we'll say we start with Voss. Right? So as you grab Voss and start pulling him forward. Meanwhile, the perceptions of those who failed is that you're in this room. And in this room, it looks like a wizard's study. And you see 4 ghostly figures in the room with you. So those of you who failed, we roll for initiative on Friday.
Oh, shit! Oh, you guys in trouble?
Now we're good. I'm good at this.
You're in trouble.
I'm good at murdering.
Ghosts?
Sure, I got a magic bow. And we're fighting in our minds. It all
Come on,
works.
you're dead.
You You just gotta believe.
I don't believe.
You gotta have faith. You gotta have faith.
I believe these are horribly powerful.
Let's see those
Listen.
faith emotes in the chat.
Don't worry, because Voss has stared down devils. He's not afraid.
Mirrors don't count.
Oh hell yeah, that's what I'm fucking
Yeah,
talking about,
mirrors
boss.
don't count. Yeah.
Fucking winner, bro. You a shark over there, dude. Fucking.
Staring at the devil. The mirror doesn't count, boss.
Hey.
So, let's do those final 2 drawings for the giveaway.
Yeah,
All
everybody.
right.
Oh my god.
Let me just meander over here as a kobold and go do my job.
You guys are lucky. Listen, think on the bright side. A good percentage of you guys failed, so really.
Yeah.
Dude, that one
I don't know
guy.
what you're talking about, Sieg. I don't do anything like this to force you guys to come back week after week.
All right, do the starter set first.
Yeah. So we're gonna start
That way
by doing an entry and giveaway for the the last Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition essentials kit.
5 minutes.
So giveaway time.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Get in there,
Do that
everyone.
giveaway. Do it. Do it.
So
Give away.
thank you everybody who's dropped by, who's hanging out.
What is that?
We appreciate it. We appreciate the follows. By the way, in order
Can't
to
trust
participate
it.
in the giveaway, you have to be either a follower or a subscriber. So don't forget to do that if you're new to the channel. And just in general, if you've enjoyed what you've seen tomorrow, enjoyed hanging out with us, we appreciate you dropping the follows. We're still working towards a mega giveaway with 500 followers, where we're going to be giving away the limited edition Dungeons & Dragons 5e core rulebook set with the Dungeon Master Monster Manual, Player's Handbook, comes with the DM screen, other things. We're giving you dice, we're giving you kobolds, we're giving you hero minis, we're giving you one of our t-shirts and 2 pounds of fudge from our friend and affiliate Fudge Loving Craze. You'll be able to choose what flavor you want. Believe me, it's worthwhile having. It's really good. All of that, the week following our 500 mark. So you definitely want to join our Discord, follow us on Twitter, in order to keep up to date with when we hit that, so that you can jump in for your chance to win. And remember, subscribers have additional chances to win in these
Speaking of
giveaways.
subscribers, Skippers, thank you for the
Dutch.
thank you for the tier 1 sub.
Oh,
Skippers,
Skippers!
thank you so much, man. Welcome to the Hall of Legends.
Welcome.
Tell us, recount us the mighty tales of how fucking awesome you are, man. Welcome to the family and the community.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, welcome.
Join our Discord, keep up to date with what's going on, so that we can, just share awesome shit. If you're familiar with Dungeons & Dragons, we talk about that. We're also huge fans of Warhammer, 40K, and other nerdy ventures.
Yeah.
All that good shit.
And nerdy
Printing.
movies?
Oh, yes,
And nerdy
Magic.
movies. And Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw, man, you was a sub. I'm sorry, Astro. There's nothing we can do about that. We love
Yes,
you, though.
brother.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, we appreciate you just being here. Really, we do.
too.
And then everything that this channel earns goes right back to improving the channel for you guys, doing giveaways like this. You support us, we want to support you back.
Yeah, and things like gifted subs, so you never know. Next Friday, maybe we drop a couple of gifted subs in the chat. Maybe you could get it if you're here, Astral. Just saying.
Just say it. Just say it. You got to tune in just to see what happens with these ghosts.
Well, you gots to tune
You
in.
got to tune in.
man.
I say I do declare.
I do declare.
That ain't how his chickens do.
Yeah.
That ain't how his chickens do.
It's nothing but an ability check fight, boys.
For just 1 penny a day, you could save a poor player's life.
Yeah.
Chain them from their shackled lives.
For dollars a day. Either way, yeah, we appreciate everything.
Did everyone get in there?
So don't forget, exclamation point giveaway if you're a follower or a sub, in order for a chance to win the Dungeons & Dragons Essentials Kit, which comes with a well-reviewed, pretty awesome adventure from what I understand, or at least what I've reviewed and read.
Yeah.
I haven't done it myself.
It seems pretty excellent. I
Yeah.
was skimming over it earlier today. Because I was at work, so what else was I going to do?
I mean, not work.
It's Friday. Nobody works at work.
That's true, because
Yeah,
it's a
me.
government job.
Yeah.
Like, I had a good day at work.
I work
51
every
stuff.
day at my government job.
Well, you're doing it wrong.
Well, not today,
Oh.
because you're not at your government job, so it still
Yeah,
applies.
yeah, but when I'm there, if I
Yeah,
work
maybe now
overtime,
you do work.
I do. Yeah.
Let's take a nice little trip back 6 months ago, and we'll talk about how much work got accomplished on a Friday. Or a Thursday. Your Friday.
Yeah, my Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, plenty of stuff got done. Just the
I'm
stuff
not
I'm
buying it.
required to do. Just not all that extra stuff. I'm a sucker, man. I'm a sucker. Company man over here.
Yeah, Tibbs. Yeah, you don't you already won. Like, that's your choice, man. If you want 2 of them, it's your shot to win, man. If you win, that's just the way the cards fall.
It's the way
You
the
know?
dice
But
roll.
I do appreciate you stepping aside since you already won this side and give everybody else a chance at winning themselves.
We're also 1 away from our sub goal for tonight.
Yeah. Oh wow, we
Yeah.
are.
Yeah,
I
We're
did
one
not
away
even
from
realize
our
that.
Sub goal? That's awesome.
Well,
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
Like it really goes to help us support the stream and do things like this, giveaways. We're trying to structure everything now. We're going to be trying to do these giveaways more often. Plus, we have that. We'll set up another mega giveaway at probably 1,000 followers after we hit our 500 follower goal. So, you guys, this doesn't get out there, and we don't get exposed to people without you find people sharing and talking good about us. We know that Kima, Grey Paladin, Wolf's Wraith, I know Rocket Pepper and Berserker Works will really be there for us, and everybody who helps us where we can't see you. We really appreciate it. But those individuals that we do see who shout us out, talk
really
about our
appreciate
stream,
it, too.
sending people to our YouTube to check out our content, we really appreciate it. We really do. It goes really far.
Yeah, and any feedback, we take that all into account.
All right, so we're ready for another giveaway.
Oh, another one? We just did one.
Yeah, well, we got to do the drawing for this one.
We
gotta do the
if
drawing.
we do constant giveaways, people are gonna get bored, right, chat?
I
You're
know.
gonna get
You guys
bored.
don't like free stuff, right?
Yeah.
Who the fuck wants free shit?
Can you believe we've been at this for a year?
Yeah, much less a brand new Descent into Avernus adventure. Like,
Yeah,
who wants
signed
that?
by the cast and crew.
Yeah. Who wants
Which is
that?
all the same.
We're gonna scribble in your book.
Yeah.
It's not even like it's not even a brand new book. We're gonna scribble it.
Yeah.
Penises everywhere.
But this
Let's,
is for
let's-
the D&D starter, right?
Yes.
This is for the D&D 5th edition Essentials starter.
But
Starter
we are
Essentials.
Still doing one more.
Yeah, so we have one more giveaway for another copy of Descent into Avernus right after this.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
the starter
Yeah,
set.
yeah, this is the starter set.
Alright,
So,
who's gonna win?
are you
Who's
guys
gonna
ready?
win?
Are you fucking ready?
Are you ready?
Let's see some fucking love inside the chat.
Whoever
Let's count down. 10,
wins.
9, 8, 7, 6,
It's so
5,
Our neighbors hate us.
3,
Our neighbors hate us.
1.
Prozac Jr.
Congratulations, Prozac.
All right, Prozac. And I've talked to Prozac directly, and he's been meaning to learn how to play the game. So this is the perfect thing for him.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Prozac,
Perfect.
man.
Nice.
You,
If
man.
Yep.
Senior Kobold could be a wonderful gentleman and get his information, I would be pleasantly appreciated.
Yes, I will do that.
Yes.
I will do that,
So,
Prozac.
expect that in the mail. We'll be sending it to you via Amazon directly to your home.
Coming in hot.
Coming in hot.
Shall we just pick another winner from our pool?
No,
No,
we gotta run it
no,
again.
no,
We
no,
gotta
run
run
it
it again to give people
Irishman
the
240,
chance.
welcome to the stream.
to enter
We're
for
actually
it.
running a giveaway right now.
Oh, dude, you follow right now. You get in there.
It's going.
The giveaway just started.
Once
Exclamation
again,
point giveaway.
for a copy of Wizards of the Coast's brand new Descent into Avernus model, which came out this month on the 17th. I've heard really good things about it. People seem to like
Yes,
it.
this is for Avernus.
And this is
Yes,
so this
Avernus.
This is for Avernus.
Descent into Avernus.
I heard
Irishman,
Joe.
thank you for that follow, man.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much for
thank
the follow.
you,
Welcome
thank
to
you.
the fucking family. Welcome to our community. You can find our links to our Discord down below. Welcome to the fucking Hall of Ninjas and recount us with tales of how you are fucking a badass. What do you do? What are your nerdy hobbies? You play D&D, you play Magic the Gathering, fucking MMOs, whatever.
You craft.
Just don't talk to me
3D
about WoW
print.
Classic. Talk
Hey.
to somebody else, please.
You print. You paint.
And
You doodle.
while we're waiting for the next giveaway, do you want to make a quick little announcement, my friend?
So,
There's an announcement?
what's happening is this upcoming Thursday, we were supposed to do it last Thursday.
This
Okay, but we had
yesterday.
Technical
yesterday.
difficulties.
But we had a
ensued.
couple of little technical difficulties. This upcoming Thursday, we're running a tournament in Magic the Gathering Arena using the new set of cards that is just about to be
What's it
released.
called? Thrones of...
Thrones of Eldraine. It's all centered around wonderful stories that we all grew up on, such as Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
So,
you know?
fables.
Yeah, little
Absolutely.
fables like
Okay.
that. So
All the tall tales.
they're tall tales.
Oh my god, I love the blue ox.
And the way it works is you'll have the Rowan Doyle, the Meta Mike, and hopefully
Oh wow,
Legendary
Prozac
Action.
Jr. just gifted Astral Diamond a tier of their first gifted sub in the channel.
Oh
Thank
my
you so
God,
much,
can we get some-
Prozac.
Can we get some
Thank
love,
you.
Prozac Jr.?
Yeah.
Thank you so
Prozac.
much. Enjoy that fucking awesome sub to our
Yeah.
channel, Astral Diamond, and all the benefits that'll be coming with it here in the near future. Enjoy those fucking emotes, including on the way, the hype emote that is currently in the works being commissioned. which we'll probably
Yeah.
see here within 2 weeks or so.
Yeah, we've been looking at the samples. It's really good. Astral Diamond, I know you were wanting some of those emotes earlier tonight, so now you got them thanks to Prozac.
Go spread that joy everywhere.
Yeah, and
Everywhere.
definitely like we only get a exposure kind of when we're live because we're primarily on Twitch right now. So if you have any friends that would enjoy this type of content, bring it up to them.
Yeah, we
Send
hit
them
that
our
sub
way.
goal. Our weekly sub goal just crushed it.
Yay!
That's fine. That's awesome. Thank
Yeah,
so
thank
much
you,
for
Prozac,
that.
pushing us over that, pushing us all the way up to the top.
To the top.
Yeah. Cream of the crop. You're the cream of the crop, Prozac. Cream of the crop.
That's what it's all
And
about.
you're getting swag. You're getting swag. You're getting that starter set. So,
We
swag.
appreciate you.
Starter set. Swag. 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 Starter set. Swag. Swag.
We're terrible.
Yeah, so I know you're
Yeah.
serious, Corvo. Believe me, if I won the lottery, I'd probably give every one of our fucking followers money.
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
You know what?
I
Yeah.
want a
No.
clip of that.
Yeah.
You want to support the people that support you when you're nobody.
Yeah, exactly.
Believe in the mission.
But-
Pop one of those. Pop it.
I'm sorry.
Pop
But
one
to
of those.
continue where we left off,
Sorry.
we do follower games where me, the Rowan Doyle, and probably Andrew Green, hosting Legendary Action, or one of us, Rowan Doyle or the Meta Mike, take control of Legendary Action. And where we play games with either you guys or between me and Rowan, we want to interact with the community on a video game basis to those who enjoy those. We decide to play Magic the Gathering the third Thursday of every month. This one got a little WYSIWYG with technical difficulties.
Wizzy.
WYSIWYG. Sorry, the dog is wrapped in cables. One moment, please. Thank you. Where we have a little tournament. If you can best the Rowan Doyle, the Meta Mike, the Legendary Action, and maybe a few other guest appearances.
Maybe. Yeah, we'll see.
Some other wonderful people and streamers of the family will hop in and play with us. If you beat us, all of us, as we're still doing all of us in a match of Magic the Gathering Arena, which is a great chance with a new set coming out, which means our decks aren't going to be that powerful yet. You can come out, beat us, and you can get a gifted sub to any one of our channels. So if you've already got a gifted sub to Legendary Action Official or the Rowan Doyle, and you decide that, well, let's see what all the hype is about, the Lord Red-Headed Me.
Yeah.
Exactly. You can hop in that.
Absolutely, and you'll get as many chances as you want to battle any of us. So you can bring multiple different decks if you'd like to.
Yeah.
I haven't even reached my final four.
Within reason. If there's like 20 of you trying, then we'll probably have to limit it to like a single elimination. To, like,
You
one
start
per
out with your
person.
little deck, and then you're like, I haven't
Last
reached my
time there
final
was tons of chances for lots of people to.
Yeah, actually,
there
there
was
was a lot of class, actually.
Yeah,
It's
there was a
one
lot.
of my
We had a
favorite
lot of
streams.
fun playing Magic last time.
Then your final golden deck.
Yeah, if
And-
there's a lot of people going, we'll probably get a queue going. That way, if you want to go again, you just have to hop back in the queue and wait for your turn.
Well, I thank you, Irishman. You're now probably one of my favorite or top 5 followers that we have.
Your name.
You know, and I bet you you're fucking handsome too.
Yeah, and if you're a ginger, that just means you're even better.
Andy responds to flattery.
I do. I do. My players should try it sometimes.
See, I'm a bard. I insult first, then beg for mercy later.
That's not what bards do.
Yeah.
True.
They're charming.
Yeah, they're charmed.
He has the
Silver tongue.
Irishman has the kind of name where I think that he probably has like a really long list of accomplishments.
So, and then
Wait a minute,
Love
you
for him
weren't
to come
gonna
to my
say
Irish
that
channel
at
and
first,
just
were
tell me all
you?
about them.
Yeah, Rowan
How'd you get
Doyle
the
here.
Irishman?
Rowan Doyle here has a whole Irish theme going, so you should make sure to drop by him, see him and what's going on and everything. Yeah, variety streamer, Rainbow Six Siege, Magic the Gathering, whatever else, Gears of War. He just
Call
got
of
done
Duty
playing
this
the campaign.
weekend.
Call of Duty this weekend.
And
Stoked.
there's one more new announcement that me and the Rowan Doyle have decided to do. So we're both big Magic the Gathering fans, but we're also big paper Magic the Gathering fans. But we're also big fans of Commander.
I'm a fan of paper.
I too love paper.
So we've decided
That's
that
cloth technique.
the first or last Thursday we're still ironing that out. Next Thursday we'll be doing
Shut
not
up.
this one, but next sorry.
Not this upcoming Thursday, but the following Thursday.
We'll be doing Commander
Don't
on stream on Thursday instead of our normal video games, where we'll be playing with cards and paper for all you guys to come out and watch. Because I know Tibbs, Malachi, Siege, all of you guys are big Commander fans. So you can come out and enjoy us when we have fun with our new theme decks. The first theme will be, you must pick your commander from the new set. Requirement.
Obviously, I'm going with the nice dwarf that just came out here.
Listen, Astro Man, dude, like, you want to see Salty? These two motherfuckers on other occasions.
See?
They have their moments on Rainbow Six Siege. You want to see fucking salty?
Yeah.
If you
yeah.
want,
Yeah.
I think my most viewed
Mom and
clip
Dad are
is
fighting.
me being a little tilted in the title,
Yeah.
bashing a mouse above my forehead.
Yeah.
Above your forehead.
He did
On my forehead, yeah.
which,
Upon.
upon reflection now, equals self-harm, and the clip should be destroyed.
True.
Yeah, it does.
True.
It does. Terms of service don't get you every time.
But again, Astral, the only valid format is EDH, so that's where me and the Rowan Doyle decided that we're both big avid players of it, and we enjoy it so much that we want to try playing it with you guys watching, so we can interact like we do now while playing Magic the Gathering and being aggressively salty.
You should have heard these guys when we were trying to set up for the stream.
Yeah, it's
The
done.
giveaway has ended. I just wanted to finish my spiel, so let's go pick a wonderful winner.
You should have heard these guys. They're
We'll
addicted.
relax.
They have a problem.
It's
Yeah.
11 at night. We'll relax on the drum roll.
Should we
Yeah,
use
This
this
time.
guys.
Yeah. It's okay.
First one to roll a d20.
First one to roll a d20.
First one to roll a 20.
Either way. So,
Get
this, once again, thank you everybody for entering.
19.
Thank you everybody for hanging out with us this whole night. We really appreciate it. Astro, I know it's late for you. You want to get going, but you gotta save some of the best stuff for the last.
Yeah.
Or else people just come and they leave, you know. And we really want to force people to be our friends.
That's
I
why
want to
we're
love you
chained.
and hug you and pet you and squeeze you till you stop breathing.
Pets you
And pet you, like pet you hard. You know,
uncomfortably hard.
uncomfortably hard.
You know,
I want
so,
you to
so
feel
your forehead
me.
does that thing where it like kind of pulls. Back. It's just like,
Slightly greasy hands for that real extra grip. Just,
I'll never let you go.
Thank you, Corvo. I know, man. We gave you a shout out earlier, talking about you, Malachi, Gavin Shadow, and the
Some of
people
our
who
longtime
MC, some of our
supporters.
longtime supporters. The year of you guys watching us and putting up with this nonsense. Like, you know, we've been through a lot together. I said Seek. Did I not say Seek?
The
I said
Blood
Seek,
God.
right? The Blood God.
The blood god.
Either way.
We're
We're ready. We're ready for this drawing.
I-
Let's count it in all together here. We'll just count it in, right? So here we go. 10,
10,
9,
8,
7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
do it.
All the points.
Oh, congratulations, man.
Cheer, dude. You've won before.
Yeah, man.
Give someone else a
Good job,
chance,
man.
guys.
Just in case, I believe we
over
still
there.
have it, but just in case,
Nice.
why don't you resend us your information so that we can make sure we have the appropriate
Yeah,
address,
especially
or an
if it's
updated address,
changed.
especially if it may have changed. And we are going to ship that to you. It's going to be signed by the cast and crew right to your door. Thank you so much, everybody. We really appreciate it.
Yeah,
You're
we
all
really
fucking
do.
Awesome. Yeah, I think that counts it for announcements and such.
And such.
And such, etc.,
Etc., etc. I did just put a bunch of new, fresh 3D printed stuff in the 3D printed corner on our Discord. So if you want to check that out, it includes some of the minis from our big
giveaway.
500 follower giveaway.
Yep.
So if you want to see those kobolds we were talking about, oh yeah, I got some kobolds for you. They're down there.
On Carvo.
By the way, Corvo, you won the new Descent
Into Avernus.
Into Avernus.
Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition module that just came out this month on the 17th. So
Yeah,
congratulations
you won.
to all of
You're
our
a winner.
winners. Congratulations to all of our new followers because we're fucking awesome and I think it's just great that, you know,
Yeah,
you're welcome.
We're awesome.
Yeah.
You're awesome. It's only natural.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Before I get the pizza.
Scabrous, we look
You're
forward to seeing you
welcome.
guys in the Discord,
You're
especially
welcome.
Irishman. I know that you said that you just joined it. Get a nice welcome.
Yeah.
Feel free to introduce yourself, jump in there, and just don't feel hesitant to just
Yeah.
jump right into bullshitting with everybody
Yeah.
about your hobbies.
And everyone that's already in there, remember, we're friendly and welcoming, so make sure to pass that on.
I like anime.
And once again, Berserker Works, thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you for the 300 biddies and for checking out the stream finally. I know you told me for the last couple weeks you've been trying and you just hadn't had a
Yeah.
chance. It's cool.
Totally
And,
understandable.
Rocket Pepper, you're fucking awesome, and I love hanging out with you in this channel. And hopefully we see you all come back here.
Shall I
Hang
name
out
off
often.
all of our followers?
Yeah,
Corvo's
sure.
being
Okay.
nice
So
guys.
we got Grey Ghost followed, Skebrus followed.
Wait, hold on a minute. I mean, if you're serious, we can run the giveaway again.
I can go over there. And the
If you're,
kobold.
I know that you won Dungeon of the Mad Mage, like, but look, man, like you're
This
you're,
new one's
you're a
really
subscriber
excellent.
and you're a follower, like, so you don't have to feel bad about winning multiple giveaways, man. Everybody,
Yeah, I was just giving you a hard time.
Yeah.
Because you've been around for
Yeah.
so long, you won another giveaway, but that was like what, 6 months ago?
That was
Yeah,
our like
it's fine.
first giveaway.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah, no,
that's when the
it's-
system was broken, and I was scrambling to figure out how to use things.
Yeah, no, you're
Like,
good.
If you're serious, you need to let us know so
Yeah.
that we can. run
Tell
the
us now.
giveaway. Tell us now.
No, we definitely do not have a problem with long-term supporters winning
Yeah.
multiple times.
Yeah.
It's the nature of
I also
random
don't have any kind
drawings.
of an issue with you like saying that you want to give it to somebody
Yeah.
else. That's fine.
Give it
or
a
if you have someone you know that you want to give it to.
Yeah. Exactly.
gift certificate.
So I'll go through the rest. Sifu's.
I'm indecisive. Well, that's. We can't be here.
Yeah,
all
you
night
got.
with-
So yeah, people are waiting. There are people out there. Don't
Like,
tease
I know
them.
that they're
Don't tease them,
chained, but I
Corvo.
unchain them with their GPS trackers and give them a little bit of time to, wear off
No.
the atrophy.
No, the ankle bracelet
In the
kind of
words of
takes.
in the words of
Roll
Thaylin,
for it.
flip a coin for
Yeah.
it.
So Sifu Storm, Dyson Duels,
Irishman just dropped you a follow.
Dude.
Corporus
Hey,
Maximus.
Irishman, you're so welcome in Irish America.
He
Yeah,
is working
Desert
towards
Locust.
a subathon at 1,000 followers, correct?
Yes.
Yes, so he's working towards cosplaying as one of his favorite,
Yeah.
or a voted upon Rainbow Six Siege
Yes.
player, yes.
Yes.
Which is going to be Blackbeard, because, it's either that or
Yeah.
fucking...
I think Blackbeard's winning right now.
Yeah.
I think Bandit's behind by 2 votes.
Wait.
Yeah.
If you
And
get
Ro-
bandit, do you have to shave your hair?
Well, either way, I'm going to have to shave my
Yeah.
hair. They're both actually shaved on top with just the thick-ass beard.
Rowan Doyle
It's
gifted a
awesome.
tier
Yeah,
1
oh,
sub to
what's
Corvo
up? He's also got a
Feathercloak.
tattoo on the back.
Alright.
Valley Forever followed.
He's giving-
Irishman 240 followed.
He's giving it up. Let's rerun that.
Yeah.
Let's run that giveaway.
Do you want
Hey,
me
Scabrous
Run it again.
subscribed
Yeah, run it
with a
again.
tier 1,
We have
and
to think
Prozac
there's
Jr.
people in
gifted a tier 1 subscription to Astral Diamond for their second month.
Well, thank you guys.
Yeah.
Well,
thank
that's
you
pretty
everybody.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Corvo
We got a great
or-
community.
Sasha,
we really do.
Desert Locust? Is that what
You're
it
looking
is?
pretty.
Yeah,
pretty
that's how
sad.
I read it. DSRTLCST.
Yeah,
Desert Locust.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I read it.
Is that or it's Desert Locust? One or the
Dessert.
other.
Because you're going back.
I guess it depends on where you're from.
How many?
Alright, so exclamation point giveaway just to make sure everybody gets in there again.
Yeah.
You take
Corvo
Corvo
has
out of
generously given up
Yeah.
his winning draw for the
No, 'cause he won.
Descent
He
into
got an
Avernus. So, it's
Yeah.
coming back up again.
And everyone in the chat, please show Corvo some love for
Yeah.
being such a stand-up
Drop
member
those
of our
Lumi hearts if
community.
you're a subscriber. Say what's up. Drop those faith emotes to with your chance of getting into the good graces of the D&D gods for your chance at winning.
Well, now I'm going to enter.
No, you better not. I will punch a baby.
But I want a Vernus toy.
Yeah. So
Sometimes you have to make
Fate
sacrifices.
really wants you to have it.
So I'm going to sign my name in the book, but it's going to be somewhere secret.
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 It's gonna be an Easter egg. You're
It's a
gonna
fire.
scavenger hunt.
Fire.
You're gonna see a random just like dragon stamp somewhere in the middle of the book. You're like, what the heck?
Yeah, like
It's
the
gonna be
final
Final
boss is
Arius.
going to use an industrial-sized marker and just write it over the final boss.
Oh, that would be a shame.
Fine
funny.
Alvaris. It's
Yeah.
gonna be in the front.
Actually,
Right in there.
actually, the,
Alfarius rules
the
hell.
stat block for that enemy is real good.
That's a great
The,
question.
the new,
Just
the new
write,
bad
just
guy
write
from
your name
Avernus,
over his.
Ilaria.
Alfarius.
Oh yeah, it's the
You get to the end
No,
and
it's
just write
fallen
Alfarius.
angel. That's just the archdevil of Avernus now.
Everyone at
She's
Corvo.
real strong.
Spit bait
Archdevil,
me.
so she killed fucking Asmodeus?
She's
Everyone's yelling at Corvo to enter again.
she's the archdevil.
Enter again, Corvo. Maybe it's Destiny.
Yeah, we'll see what Destiny has in
Yeah, if
store.
you win again,
Listen, if
fate.
you win again, you're just meant to have it, and that's
Yeah,
the end of the
yeah.
discussion.
we won't
So,
even.
no, Zariel's already statted in Mordecannons.
Oh, Zar, yeah. Well, she statted again.
Yeah.
Did they restat her, or
Did they
just
rip
add her
it
to
or
They
give her a
added-
new?
They gave her a fancy new warhammer.
Oh, it's more of an
You
item.
remind me of,
Than,
you
yeah.
remind me of like
It's more
a
of an
Mario
accessory.
shell.
yeah, it's more. She's
They had-
accessorized.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
remind me of
yeah.
the blue shell.
Wizards.
Yeah.
Make up your minds, man. You know?
Well, she still has her flail and
I
she
just
and
feel
the
like a punk
warhammer,
rocker, to
and
be
she's
honest.
super deadly, and it's pretty great.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty great.
You
Uh,
fit
well,
it in
yeah, I was
the
gonna say, I thought that's who you meant, and I was like,
Yeah, I
but
just got the
wasn't
name wrong.
sure. You know, but yeah, she's
I'm gonna have to look at the new Thrones commanders now.
Faith.
Yeah.
Faith.
Yeah.
Because
If
you
you win
gotta
again,
have
Corvo, we have to give it to you because we don't want
Thank
to
you,
piss some
Irishman. I
unseen
know that
deities off.
we're all brilliant. We actually had a vote on our emotes months
Yeah.
back, and we made the most popular ones.
Yep, we did.
And put them online. And then there is actually 2 emotes locked behind tier 2 and tier 3 at the moment. We also have Disapproving Lilith, which is kind of an inside joke at this point now that Riken is gone.
Yeah.
But we also have a Nat 1 in a pool of blood for our
Yeah.
tier 3.
Yeah.
For,
Yeah, you
really
deserve
wanna
it.
Troll some people. Boom!
Boom! Tier. Fucking, especially on a character death. Oh, jeez. Oh. Yeah, if we ever get to the point where we get partner and we get some more emotes, we'll probably do another vote.
Yeah, Lilith gets a lot of use in our Discord by Malachi.
Whoever's got that legendary action account should really just go off and show off all those emotes real quick in the
they
chat.
should.
Oh yeah, I should do that. Oh, it's me, by the way.
Oh my God, who'd have guessed? It's not like he was looking at you when he said it.
Well, they can't tell. We're in separate boxes. You'd have to look like this or something. Wait, where are we? Yeah, you'd have to look like this. Hey, and I'd be like, what? What, Rowan? What?
Well, you know what, Astral? We would love to, but man, if you guys want more emotes,
Rowan!
you're gonna have to
Rowan!
push us to partner.
Hey, Rowan.
You know.
Hey.
Wait, let me.
Hey, Rowan.
So you're.
Look down at Amanda.
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
You know, it's kind of cold down here.
Dude, you know, it's really nice up here, you know?
It's nice and temperate.
Who do you gotta pay for that?
Yeah. Well, like, all
that
I have is
service?
Mike, and let me tell you, his hot air just radiates.
Oh, I
I'll
bet.
just
It's
say
all
right
probably
now,
trapped
man.
up there.
You guys can pay me in oral sex, whatever.
Whoa. I'm in.
Whoa.
Listen, this
Whoa,
is a
Andy.
mature stream.
Whoa.
I'll talk about whatever I want.
I don't even
Amanda.
know what you were saying, but I heard that bit.
Yeah.
Malachi's response, wait, that's a thing?
It's always an option. Just ask your DM. Listen, cookies are great, but yeah.
Aren't they the same? I'm confused.
That's what I was told about music. Like when they're talking about cookies, they're talking about something else.
Yeah, all right.
Most of them about drugs and sex.
Oh.
What? Music. Most of them music
That's
is
true. There are
about
very
drugs
few
and sex.
themes that you can really sing about. There's sex, drugs,
War and peace.
war, peace.
I mean, I'm all
I
about.
ran love. There we go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Love that.
songs.
That thing.
Yeah.
That.
What about a good country song about a dirt road?
Fuck
An old
yeah.
pickup
All the
truck.
songs about a fucking truck?
Those ones are normally sad.
That is not true at all.
I'm happy in my truck.
Country makes me
Go
sad in
sing it
general.
out.
Drunk
Oh.
driving on a dirt road because it's appropriate
country.
from
There's
Western.
only, I think there's only one country song that I've ever enjoyed listening to.
And it is.
I don't know. It's been so long that I've never listened to it. Don't know. I would only recognize it if it came on.
I got barbecue stains on my white
Don't
t-shirt.
take the
That's a good
girl.
one.
Not yet.
I like Don't Take the
Also
Girl
listen
because
to
I'm a
country
sap.
over there?
I might listen to country, yeah.
I listen to it a little bit like Don't Take
Oh,
the Girl.
wait. I gotta, like, so you're,
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I'm
you're
right,
like right below me.
yeah, I'm right below you.
Intercepted.
Did you intercept us?
Intercepted.
Touchdowns. I got into the country when I joined the military.
Well,
Oh,
Corvo,
I was raised on country.
You know, if you're not using it, man, all I can honestly suggest to you is that like you do the tradition and you pass that on to somebody else that can use it, or you let someone borrow it who can use it, as opposed to just letting it collect dust. Not because we're saying that like you're wasting something
bad
that we gave
babes.
you, but there's definitely
Yeah.
somebody else out there who could probably use it. Like,
Yeah,
is there
sure.
like a high school
Inherit it.
D&D club or something you could donate it to or something? Like, that's what the community is all about. Like, if you don't really use the official modules, then I'm sure you can find it at home where it will get played and used.
People buy the book, so there's
Yeah,
demand.
Yeah, and you can sell it on eBay if you feel like it. Whatever.
Yeah, if you really wanted to, we'd prefer to have you put it in the hands charitably of
Yeah.
someone. But
I mean, somebody random would just be like, who signed this?
Just hand it, just hand it to some random
And then
person
you
on the
tell 'em.
sidewalk. Like, here you go, play D&D. You know?
You'll like it.
Yeah.
some dude comes up, bangs on your window, asking for change. Hand him that book.
Yeah, I love his typos too. The bad beige.
The bad beige.
Or just give it to that
Beige
wrestler.
gone bad.
Have you guys seen that wrestler that's apparently going around saying D&D?
Yeah, it's just that is a whole thing within the Twitter community on D&D.
My favorite part is the guy who responded.
Oh, look, the Meta Mike gave a gifted sub to Irishman 420. So
did?
now,
Wait, what? Dare
enjoy
you
those
beat me?
fucking
I was gonna do it.
super awesome emotes. The tier 1s, including the soon-to-come sub or just hype emote that's on the way. That I think
You're
is
welcome,
fucking
Irishman.
badass.
Yeah, it is
It
pretty
screams
weird.
fucking hype. It's supposed to, you know. But also, we have a subscriber-only channel, which I forgot to discuss. Plus, sub-only benefits on the way, like sub-only games.
Enhanced chances of winning giveaways.
Enhanced chances of winning giveaways, as well as probably soon. Well, this is one of the things that we're discussing tonight. we're gonna have basically AMA style hangouts where with subs who can come and like ask us questions about Dungeons and Dragons and shit. And we're figuring out how it's gonna work, but we might allow you guys to give us a list of like questions and we
Giveaway's
push
running,
yours to
right?
the top. As
How long's
subs.
the timer?
Figure it
It's
out.
over. Should be over in 1 minute.
Counting down. Countdown.
Give
Now's
it
your
a
last
long
chance. You
timer
have 1
for this
minute.
one.
It's 5 minutes.
Now's your last
it's been
chance.
longer than
Oh
5
no, the
minutes.
giveaway ended.
Oh, it ended.
That's what
The
You
I
missed
chat
your
covered it up
chance.
very fast.
Yeah.
So let's go pull a winner.
Go do it. Go do it.
Either way, we're working on additional benefits, and right now in the subscriber channel, we're looking at people to give us suggestions about
What they'd like to
what they
see.
want, because we want to give you guys the best value. The only real thing
We
that
want you,
we
we want
don't,
us.
that I disagree with fundamentally, is subscriber only chat mode and subscriber only giveaways. Because subscriber only giveaways push really close to breaking Federal Trade Commission laws on gambling in certain states' jurisdictions. So that's
Yeah, we're just gonna steer around that.
steer around that.
Nevada's pretty stingy with their gaming laws.
Yeah.
So.
But B, like, we really appreciate subscribers and stuff, but it's the followers and people. It's people coming and watching and supporting us every
community.
Friday. The community. So we think everybody should be treated the same.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
Fairly. You know, it's that average viewership and people coming back and helping
Sharing
spread
us
word
with
of
their
mouth and
friends.
sharing us with their friends. That's what's going to help push us to like partner or wherever this ends up going, which doesn't even matter to me because that's not the goal.
Yeah, that's not the goal.
You know, I just like sharing this with the people who like watching and hanging out.
And then hopefully, if there's more people out there that would like it, hopefully we find a way to get it to them.
Get to them.
Yeah, preposterous. I know, right?
Preposterous.
You ready to pick that winner?
Are we ready? Are we ready?
Are we ready?
We gotta just find a
so
way to
not ready for
monetize
this
it
night
as a
to end.
loot
It's been
box,
a
and then it's
beautiful
not.
Yeah, we can just that's what we should do. We should like
Surprise
hide our
mechanics.
giveaways in loot boxes, and then it's not gambling.
We could even put it in a slot machine
Yeah, and
or
it's
a
still
roulette
not,
wheel.
Yeah, and it's still not gambling. Yeah,
Another troubling political thing going on within the gaming world.
yeah.
That's why I won't give them money anymore.
I don't even know why we have.
Politics?
I don't even know why we have casinos. We should just open up our own loot box building, and
Yeah.
people can come in and pay to
Yeah,
chance
it's
of winning
like-
cool prizes.
Yeah, it's like a loot box version of an escape room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love escape rooms.
Or what I would just consider a loot box version of a slot machine, but I mean it's not a slot machine because you get something in return for playing.
Yeah, and we lock them out. Or we lock them
It
in.
might be a cheap like 50-cent decal, but you still won something, so it's not gambling.
You know, I like this
would be
idea.
down to stream.
We'll give them a
us
ticket
playing
that says
Cards
thanks for
Against
playing.
Humanity.
Well, you got something.
I totally would. I totally would do that in a split second if that wouldn't just violate and shit all over everything that
Yeah,
Twitch would let us
surprise
do.
mechanics.
Yeah.
Like, surprise, here's garbage that you didn't want.
Yeah, because could one day we could only do that if we streamed it on a different platform and just all locked up because that violates there's so many things you cannot say, which obviously I can't say right now.
The cards
Or-
are vile.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The cards are vile, and that's
Yeah.
why it's fun.
yeah.
But-
So there's so much stuff we
but-
couldn't do.
But what we could do is do a Cards Against Humanity game on something like Periscope.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We would have to do it on a different platform.
We could play apples to apples.
Theoretically, we could actually we could invite a bunch of them on Discord, so all of our Discord people can join in. We can just mirror our that onto Discord so people can see that screen in full screen. We can play cards just as we are
True.
now.
We could definitely figure it out.
Yeah,
we'll
we-
keep this one in mind. Grace, Cards Against Humanity is funny. Figure that out. Either way,
It is funny.
we have a drawing to do. Let's let Astro get out of here and go to sleep.
Oh
That's
yeah,
probably
sorry,
fine.
Astro.
So,
Sorry.
we're just gonna draw this one in. We're not gonna worry with the counting in thing or whatever at the moment. So let's just give me a quick
10, 9, 8,
draw,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
and let's see who wins.
And the winner is
And the winner
Benchmarks matter.
Z.
Yo!
Yeah, right on.
Z.
Z.
God, I think he went to bed a while ago.
All right, Z.
I think Z went to bed a while ago.
Yeah, he might have. He might have.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
whatever.
But he won. He's a winner.
I mean, I'll hit him up. I'll get his info.
Okay.
Yeah.
Z, you have 7 days to claim your prize.
Yeah, you have
Yeah,
7
next
days.
Friday.
If you do
7
not
days.
claim your prize by next Friday, we will give it away again.
Yeah.
A third time.
Yeah.
Thank you, Corvo.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're a
everybody.
stand-up guy.
You really are.
Really speaks to your character.
You're such an awesome guy. That's really a nice thing to do.
Yeah, so,
Like,
I wouldn't.
I think
there's
that's-
a lot of
that
people
says
out
a lot.
there
yeah.
who would just
I
claim
think
it and just be like, it's mine.
I honestly think that's endemic of our community. I think we've got some really great people
Yeah, we do.
in our
Yeah,
city
we're
in
awesome.
general.
Everybody's kick ass.
Sounds like
I only wish fucking Kima would have been able to participate in any of the giveaways. I think she
Oh,
basically
yeah.
just barely missed each one of them.
Yeah. Sorry, Kima.
I think
Next
she was in-
time.
I thought I saw her name. in
I
there.
didn't see her enter, but that doesn't mean anything. But
Yeah, it means
I know she was
nothing.
busy tonight, so that's all I'm saying is she might have been
Like
lurking.
preoccupied
Preoccupied.
with something.
But either way. Thank
Either
you
way,
guys
we
so
appreciate
much.
her support.
Yeah, we do.
She's awesome.
Yeah. Everybody who
She
follows
has a
us
great
tonight,
channel.
all the subs, the bits, everything, we love you. And if you have an Instagram, I highly suggest let's drop a link to Rocket Pepper once again. Go check out her Instagram. She does cosplay. She has a super awesome 40K Sisters of Battle cosplay. It's ridiculously good. Make sure you go follow her, check her out. Also, we have a list of basically what we consider friends and family to the stream. They're listed on our channel. If we're never
other
online,
creators.
other content creators in the D&D community and variety streaming community, these people are really close to us. They support us. We think they're super awesome. That's priority. I would say we need to change Dad Bod D&D though, because they just rebranded to Featherfall.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they did.
Ooh,
So Featherfall
okay.
now, they have a podcast every
Oh,
Thursday where
that
they talk
explains a
about,
lot.
Yeah.
I was wondering why they were tweeting so much about Featherfall.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
I was
It's a great spell.
and of
Kept
course,
showing
the
up
Meta
on my
Mike,
feed. I'm
Rowan
like,
Doyle, check out their
I
stream,
follow
see what's going on there.
You have
Berserker
a feed?
Works, Gray Paladin Art is a major supporter of ours. He's on UK time. He's a little hard to catch. You guys work a normal 9 to 5 job.
No,
So,
it's okay. You just watch them when you're at work, like me.
yeah, we're watching
Oh
that.
yeah. I'm sure your bosses will love that.
Yeah.
My
Not,
boss-
not your boss, but
Depends on which boss you're talking about.
My boss
I
let
work
me
in a
watch your 851
bureaucracy.
live stream
Higher.
today. I think I have a pretty...
bureaucracy.
that's a little different. A little bit.
I have 4
Anyways, these
layers
people
of
are
boss.
awesome. Please check them out. Give them their support if you see them online. They're all friends of the stream, which
Yeah.
means that they're family, and that means that they're your friends. And that's just the attitude we have. So
Mm-hmm.
if you enjoy what we do, enjoy the people that we are. These people are great additions. Lonnie Lightning, another super awesome streamer on his way up.
Yeah,
in
he
the
really
world of
puts
Twitch.
the work in.
He will welcome you with open arms. He's a great guy as well. He
He'll
streams.
offer you a lazy boy
Yeah, he'll
and
offer
some
you.
Capri
You
Sun.
can go hang out in the Thunderdome. Yeah. Fucking beef jerky, Capri Suns, fucking Dunkaroos, Lonnie Lightning. I fucking love you, dude. Thank you so much, bro. I'm glad you enjoyed that goddamn quesadilla recipe. He fucking loved it. By the
Oh,
way.
did
Oh,
he?
you tried it too?
Oh yeah, yeah, he did. So good.
That's good
Either
shit.
way,
Night, Irishman.
Yeah, and if you see,
good night, everybody.
yeah, and if you go see one of the friends of the stream, feel free to let them know that we sent you there, so they
Send him a
know we're
fireball.
sending
Yeah,
them the
send them
love.
a fireball.
Send them some
So,
fire.
if you guys don't mind, we're gonna wrap up tonight's session. We're gonna try to raid someone else. If you don't mind hanging out in the raid, drop those fireball emotes if you got them. If not,
Attack.
we understand.
Burn 'em.
But
Purge them with fire.
I think that covers everything for the night. So I hope your guys' week is as
Oh,
legendary as our night was.
Night.
So we'll see you
Night.
next Friday.
Say
y'all.
bye to Sasha for me.
Yeah. Say goodbye to Sasha.
We'll say about a
I
sausage
tip
too.
my
Bye,
party hat
Sasha.
to you.
All the hats.
Alright.
Oh, careful, man is gonna lose an
Good
eye.
night, everybody.
See y'all.